there we go. How are we doing, everyone? Good to have you here. I can see a few things in the chat already. Hello. HTPZ, I've seen what you said. Can we watch together? I won't during the game because I doesn't let me be in a party at the same time I'm watching stuff on the PlayStation. I might have some of you hop in at half time and we can have a discussion, probably on Discord, just because everyone else can hear you if we do it on Discord. But if you guys want to drop in at half time on there, I'm more than happy to sort something out, but it's obviously just up to what we can get to work out. Morocco to win the World Cup. Jesus, I'd love that, man. Tom, good to see you over on Twitch, mate, as usual. How's everyone doing today? What are our predictions? We're looking forward to it. Lots and lots of questions, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. Just got to get the game up, and then we'll be starting. I might have to have it on my phone today because I can't actually get you can't get ITV. I don't, if any of you are in the UK, I don't know how you're watching. You're probably just on your TV. You can't get ITV Hub on PlayStation. And you guys will know if you've been watching this for a while that my setup is that it's on my I normally watch it on my PlayStation, so that's a little bit annoying, but we'll have to kind of make do as much as we can. But Morocco to win the World Cup would be insane, man. But just need to get the timer sorted out as well, just so you guys know how far through I am, and then I think we will literally be ready to go. But I'll have the game up just in case we miss anything, but we shouldn't. It is on ITV, isn't it, guys? For anyone that's watching it, yeah, it is on ITV. So I'm just going to get the timer sorted out and then we'll be ready to go. Oh, there we go. We're doing a little, doing some national anthems and stuff at the moment, obviously, as you have to beforehand. But this should be an interesting game. I've got a feeling we're going to go to extra time because Croatia are involved, but we will see. We will see. But if, as I said, if any of you want to maybe have a discussion after half time, during half time and something, I'm very happy to do that. It will have to be on Discord so that the chat can hear you as well, though. That's all I'm saying about that. But we are literally ready to start. We're just chilling. We'll watch together. As I said, Jake, I'll get people in at half. You guys can watch it with me on here just through the chat, but I'll get some of you into chat at half time if you want. If you guys want to actually talk, I'll get you in at maybe at half time and full time. If that works, I'll get you in at half time and full time. Just going through the Croatian national anthem right now, just while we kind of wait for the game to start. We see Luka Modric there, loud and proud. It's a bit weird that Croatia have got it twice in a row, isn't it? They've actually got experience here more recently than Argentina do, I believe, which is a bit insane. But yeah, I'll get some of you in at half time. Don't worry about that. I'll have Discord up just so it's there. But anyone that wants to be in at half time, to make sure you're in Discord and obviously let me know so I can get you sorted out and I can get you in there. But yeah, looking forward to a good game here. First half is literally about to start. There is a big sea of Croatian fans, more Argentines though, as you probably expect. Can I shout out your Twitch? I don't know what your Twitch is, Jake, to shout you out. I don't know what it is. And what are you going to be doing? You're actually going to be streaming on there. That'd be good to see. That'd be good to see. But we're watching a KFC advert at the moment. I don't know why, but we move. We move. We'll see how that goes. See, can I just get like BBC Sport or something up on here just so I've got like the stats? I don't know. I don't know how that kind of works because I can't be watching it on can't be watching it on ITV, which is actually really, really annoying. I don't think Now has it either. Unless Now lets you watch ITV, which I don't believe it does, there's nothing we can actually do. I don't think you can get YouView or anything like that on there. We'll have to see, though. We'll have to see. But I don't think that is a thing. If it is a thing, then that is massive for us. That'd be great, but I don't think we can. Yes, I'm going to allow cookies. That's okay. That's okay, bro. But we are just about a minute from kickoff now. We are really, really close. And I am looking forward to this one. I know, like, the Argentina game last time was absolutely insane. So hopefully we get more of that. We are going straight back in now, and we are ready for kickoff here. A semi-final for Croatia yet again. Just as they kick off here, obviously just going to run you through the teams that you know what I think about them. Argentina are in a 4-4-2 today, actually. We are seeing Lionel Messi up front with Alvarez yet again. We've got Molina, Romero, Otamendi and Tagliafico, which means one of the centre-backs actually has been dropped. We've got DePaul, Fernandes, Paredes, McAllister in the middle. So, kind of got four like normal centre-mids there. I'd say it might be maybe more of a 4-2-2 than a 4-4-2 because I'd say I know DePaul's box-to-box. They're all box-to-box midfielders there, so I expect them to come in narrow. I don't really expect them to be playing that far out wide as if they were wingers. I don't expect that to really happen, but we'll have to see, won't we? Gonna go and watch downstairs, alright? No worries, Jake, no worries. It's almost time here. Modric, Messi, just shaking hands. Here's a Croatian team. If anyone needs it, we've got Livakovic, then we've got Sousa, Garvidol, Lovren and Juranovic at the back. Brozovic is kind of the sitting midfielder with Kovacic and Modric either side of him. Then Kramaric is up front with Palisic and Perisic on the wings. Nice little team there. Obviously, both teams have got a very, very extensive bench. We saw what Croatia's bench could do in the last game. Getting them back into a game, it looked like they were going to lose it, obviously, against Brazil. Like Miroslav Orsic is probably the one that stands out to me most on that bench. Livakovic looking quite nervous before the game, but we know he's class, don't we? What a player he can be, so... I'm surprised he's a little bit worried about that. I don't think he needs to be. Don't think he needs to be. But it is time for us to get underway here. I'll make sure the timer is ready and then we will get started for Croatia, who are wearing dark blue in this game against Argentina. We are underway and let's see how this game goes. So, I don't know how you guys are feeling about this one, but I feel like it's going to be pretty tense. Yeah, Croatia starting off with the ball. It looks like they normally do not start well, Croatia. That's what I was trying to say. They normally start very slowly. They kind of get better as the game goes on. So them getting a bit of early possession is a little bit different for them. They did have class obviously against England in the last semi-final, but perhaps they didn't show it until it got towards the end of the game. We might see that here again, but we'll see. Argentina, as always, pressing really high, and whoever wins that has got a little bit of an advantage because obviously they've got a little bit more time before they play their next game in the tournament, but it's only one day, isn't it? So the class is probably going to be even more important. But as I said, there's a lot more Argentina fans around the stadium than there is Croatia. We're finally not seeing as many empty seats now we've got to the semi-final. I hope I have Red scores. I think he's a good player. I don't think he really showed how good he could be in the last game, so it'll be interesting to see, Tom, how he does in this one. But Messi, apparently today, has equalled the most, not FA Cup, I don't think he's played in the FA Cup at any point. He's equalled the most World Cup appearances ever, which is insane, actually. Love that from him. But yeah, Croatia are having a lot of the ball at the moment, but Argentina have finally got it at the back here. They're finally getting a few little touches and stuff on it. Just trying to get into the game, trying to maybe build some confidence. But we'll see how it goes. Again, just looking it around at the back right now, I believe with Romero, just seeing what kind of control they can get on the ball. And there we go. Okay, they're trying to release Messi early on. Is he going to get there? He might keep it in. Messi's managed to get a cross in. Goes across the box. Messi just got an overhead kick from the halfway line. I'm sure that's true. I actually said that Messi did get the ball, but it wasn't an overhead kick on the halfway line. It wasn't even Messi. Sorry, that was Molina actually getting there again. Lots of pace from him. Looks like it went straight out, and it's going to be an Argentina throw, though. He kind of had to focus on keeping it in rather than the quality of the cross, so it has just gone over everyone, gone out of play. So high press from Argentina here, but there is a Croatia throw, and they've gone along with it, and they've lost the ball. So Argentina pick it up. Their centre backs camped in the Croatian half already. Good start from them. They're showing a lot more intent than they did against the Netherlands. Against the Netherlands, you guys will know because you've watched it on here, wasn't the best game of football we've ever watched, was it, guys? It really wasn't. But as I said, hopefully today is going to be a little better. That one's gone out again for a throw-in. I believe it's to Argentina. Yeah, and it's going to pass it back. My mic's a bit here. Oh, no, is it? Someone should have told me that earlier. I don't think it was too bad today. Alright, I'll put it down a bit. Is that better? It doesn't seem too bad. Is there another thing that's causing... No, okay, that should be better, mate. Obviously, I don't know, but that should be a bit better. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, there we go. Another long ball there. Livakovic just picked it up quite easily, actually. So, again, nothing for the Argentines as of yet, but they're not doing terribly. They're not doing terribly right now. Right, I think they're just going to see that one out for a goal kick. Okay, again, I said Argentina were having a high press. They're not the only team. Croatia with a little bit of press there. Argentina had it in the corner. Molina forced to kick it out off one of the players for throwing, but right on their line, which means Argentina can, yeah, a bit quiet. I didn't even turn it down that much. I'll put it there. I'll put it there. It's just going into the yellow zone, which is okay, but maybe will sound a bit strange for some people. So that should be about right. Mate, obviously if you can turn your volume up or anything, you can always try that as well. But Argentina at the moment, they're not having it all their own way. Croatia, they're keeping the ball, but they seem a little bit nervous. There's a lot of maybe slightly overhit passes backwards that don't need to be made. But first ball into the box there, really nicely caught by Emi Martinez. First bit of action for them. Right. Argentina in the middle here. I believe that's Enzo on the ball, carrying it forward very, very nicely. It is Enzo Fernandez. Has a look up, decides to go backwards. Oh, that's a bad touch by... Looks like Paredes to me. Looks like Paredes there. A bit of a poor touch from him. Argentina have managed to keep possession now. And they're just knocking it around in the middle quite a lot at the moment. There is some good football being played here. There is just a worry that it will go exactly the same way as the other game. The Argentina win, obviously, that we watched. So we've just got to wait and see how that goes. It's just annoying I can't get the ITV hub up, so I'm having to watch it on my phone right now. But nothing's really happened as of yet, but we'll wait and see if they manage to sort anything out. So, what are we saying, guys? What are we saying right now? Argentina, again, knocking it round to the back. There's not really too much commentary I can do at the moment because there's not much going on. So, maybe we'll just talk about the other games that are in and stuff like that. But has anyone got any predictions for tonight? Because I didn't remember actually to put the poll up, so that's something I can do now actually. While this happens, we will add the poll to the chat and you can let me know who you think is going to win tonight. So, I'm guessing a lot of you are going to go with Argentina. It wouldn't surprise me though if it was I was going to say Netherlands then, if it's Croatia. But let's just put the poll up quickly. Hopefully we don't miss anything. A high press here from Argentina. Livakovic stayed calm under the pressure though, and they're trying to play out from the back. Really, really high press right now. Oh, that could be a bad tackle. I think the refs let it go. Looks like the refs let it go. One of the Argentina players running really hard right there. They've won the ball back. And the ref has blown the whistle again. And they're all surrounding him. And the ref's lost control in an Argentina game again. Who would have thought it, guys? Who would have thought it? There we go. The first tackle there is a trip by the Croatian player on... who's that, Tagliafico? Yeah, on Tagliafico. But there was the dangerous tackle before that. Someone went flying in. I believe it was Molina. Went absolutely flying in on someone. The ref did an advantage, but I think that should have gone back for a yellow card, and it didn't. So, a lot of players surrounding the ref already, and obviously with Argentina's last game, I think the ref does need to be pretty careful about keeping this one under control. But the poll is up now on YouTube for anyone that wants to vote on who they think is going to win the game. Let's see who's going to be right. Argentina just, again, forced to go back there. Keeping possession of it, being forced to go back again. All the way back to Emi Martinez right now with the ball. See if he can actually pass it out properly. There you go. He's just gone with a long ball there. And, oh, was that going to be brought under control? Just too high for Alvarez. Wasn't really too much he could do with that. I'm not going to really say that was his fault. I don't really know what else he could have done. But no ideas at the moment. High presses from both teams. We're going to have to see maybe who tires out first. Because Argentina, we know how much they put into the game against the Netherlands early on. They were pressing, they were winning it well. They weren't playing the best football, but they were probably the busier team. And they were knackered by the end of extra time, weren't they? Obviously, they thought they were going to get through in 90. So we'll have to see what happens here. Because Croatia are very much used to going to extra time all the time. I said, Jake, I'll join at half time. I'll join Discord at half time. I'll join Discord at half time, yeah. There we go. Good header there. Argentina got on the end of it? No, there's no one on the end of it. To be fair, when you win the ball that high up the pitch, you can't always expect the strikers to be ready. Sometimes I feel like it should be more ready, though. One, if it's being onside, but two, if it's also just being on your toes the whole time. Because they would, maybe once a game, get a chance out of nothing. And obviously, once a game can change a lot of games. And if it's over a Premier League season, that's a lot of points as well, isn't it? You could potentially, even if it's 1 point, you can nab for your team. Goal difference counts as well. I just think sometimes there's maybe a little bit more that certain players could do. Because I know strikers have to conserve their energy, but it's not always losing energy. It's just being alert, you know. And you got to try and show that a lot more. Antonio is like that. To be fair, he does chase everything down. The thing is, he'll chase it down. They won't be able to control it, which is a whole different issue. Yeah, not the best. Not the best thing. Not the best thing. Alright, yeah, G's having a great time, mate. Obviously, we should probably talk about the England game as well. How does everyone feel about that? Because I expected us to lose to France, as you know, because I said it on stream last time. And then the way we played made it very, very... Obviously, it was going to be disappointing anyway. Made it very disappointing. Ref wasn't great, but I don't think you can blame it solely on him. David... What is David? Who is... Is there John... David? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, bro. Okay. Okay, again, Croatia with the high press there. They forced it to go out. I think Kramaric just forced that for a goal kick. It might be a throw-in. So, yeah, it's going to be a throw-in. But the thing is, they're kind of... like, they're forcing them into the corner here, but then they're just playing it out around them again, so it doesn't really make too much sense to me. what's going on here. I don't really get why Croatia are wasting that energy on pressing so high so early. They're doing it again here, and it's just going out of play. Whether it is to actually win the ball, I'm not too sure or not, because it's a bit strange. The ref was, yeah, he was awful, wasn't he, the ref? You can't, obviously you can never fully blame him, but he didn't make it easy for us. And again, I'd say it was an even game. We just had a few things go against us. Obviously, Harry Kane had the Tottenham in him really show through. Croatia have finally won a throw in here, deep into the Argentina half. It's a long throw from Perisic. It's causing a problem. It's bounced around, but it's away from Argentina. And they're going to try and counter. But again, really, really intense press from Croatia early on. Just that's one of the main things to him. That's a poor ball back. Livakovic isn't under any pressure, though, so he has to have the time to deal with it properly. There's a lot of intensity from Croatia the whole time, and they do it for 120 minutes every game, and they've done it for the last few World Cups. The last time they won a knockout game at the World Cup in normal time was a long time ago. I can tell you that. It's 2010 or earlier, I think. I don't think they got out of the group in 2014, but I could be wrong there. I'll have to check that. But they're knocking it around very confidently right now, the Croatians. Not recreating too much, but they're knocking it around nicely. Oh, okay, they've just managed to hold on to it there. But the thing is, everyone just manages, can we live together? I don't think that's going to work, bro. I don't see a way that's going to happen, to be honest. Sorry, mate. But yeah, they're not really getting anywhere, but they're playing very, very similar to the Netherlands. Whether this is a known tactic against Argentina and whether managers think this is the best way to beat them, I don't know. But that one, it's an overhit pass, but it's gone to a Croatian player anyway. And Perisic, every time he picks it up, he isn't trying to go past his man. He is passing it backwards to try and keep possession. There's not really much risk taking right now from the Croatians. Just knocking it around okay, as I've been saying, but not really getting anywhere. Oh, Argentina getting close to winning it here, but now finally a few players have been pulled out of position. So maybe that is kind of the tactic that teams are going for here, to try and get those players out of position. And then it's a good tackle in the end from Romero. It's going to be another Croatian throw, just about level with the Argentine penalty box. So I'm guessing it's going to be a long one. We're going to see. It looks like it's going to go shorter this time, actually. He does pass it backwards. And, yeah, okay, they've gone all the way back to their defenders again. So it looks like Croatia are playing for penalties already, guys. Or trying to nick this one. But they're getting a lot of the ball, but not doing too much with it. And it's hard to commentate on them just doing the same thing again. But it's going down the wing again here. Lovely little cut inside there. Is it going to go into the box? It's a really, really poor cross. It got blocked anyway, but it was very, very low. And it might go for a corner. It's been kept in really well there, actually, by Molina. But the Croatians have won it back. Really good press from them so far. But as I've been saying, they're probably the best team for keeping this up over 120 minutes because they're so used to it. But are they going to be able to do it again? And if they do, are they going to run out of steam in the final like they did against France last time? Because they gave France a good fight, but they had run out of steam at that point. They couldn't stop Mbappe. And there's going to be a foul there for Argentina. I'm going to have to see that one again. Didn't look like there was too much in it. McAllister's been brought down by Modric. We'll have to see what happens there. But didn't look like there was too much in it. It is a foul. It's just a foul and nothing else. Just run into each other, but he has cut him off. So, yeah, fair enough. That's a free kick. But it's going to be nothing more. How many yellow cards are we expecting today, guys? Are we expecting many, many, many? Because I am. Argentina, not with too much possession so far. Croatia have had 54%, and of 13% extra possession has been in contest. Well, it's been contested as well, so not that much possession so far for the Argentines. But neither team has really taken. Neither team's really made more of a chance of it. Yeah, Argentina on the ball right now, just getting into the box. Oh, someone's gone down. Is Lionel Messi? Nothing given by the ref. He doesn't look interested at all. Messi doesn't look too pleased, and I've got to say, I agree with the ref. Didn't look like there was too much in it, but we are obviously going to have to see again what happened there. And we're back to Argentina passing it around the back. This is really, really echoing the Netherlands game right now. I've got to say, guys. A team passing around the back against Argentina without really making anything. But you could say it's a tactic, but obviously Netherlands only just scraped extra time, and that was when they went more attacking. So I'm not too sure what the Croats are trying to do here, but this wasn't how the way they were playing against Brazil, was it? So it's interesting to see it maybe changed up a little bit. Finally, they've gone with a long ball there, a proper Hail Mary. And it's a really good defensive header in the end from Tagliafico, and then it's away. And that did cause problems. That really caught Argentina unawares there, trying to spray it just out to the far side. And, oh, Messi might have actually been tripped there. I'm going to have to see it again. It was outside the box, though. Kind of ran into each other, and the foot was just there. So it could be a trip, but I'd say it's coming together and not a free kick. That's not one that we're going to be talking about for ages. My game is behind. I do know that. I do know that, Jay, because I'm watching it online. It's behind people that are watching it on TV. I am aware. That's always how it is. That's why I've got the timer at the side so you guys know how far through I am in case you want to like sync it up or whatever. You want to like pause it and wait maybe 30 seconds. But also you get to see my reaction after without missing the game. Good little ball there into the middle. They've had to head it backwards, but they've got the end of it again. But again, the Croatians just happy to keep possession right now. They don't really need too much else. They're just kind of chilling on the ball, and that's something that I don't think Croatia get enough credit for. Actually, they are a very good team on the ball. A lot of people thought they were too old now, but obviously it doesn't matter if they're too old. They can still have the quality. They can still have the quality when they're knocking the ball about and they're getting forward a little bit there. Dejan Lovren, not the best touch, but no one to put him under pressure. Croatia coming forward here, actually. Jake said there's been a goal. I have to wait and see if he is actually right about that. It's Modric trying to dance through, bounces around a bit, and he has managed to get the better of Enzo Fernandez. Going into the box now. It's going to be crossed in, and it has gone for a first corner of the game to Croatia off Tagliafico, who's really been up against it tonight already. We're only about 20 minutes in, but he's really been, 15 minutes in, but he's really been up against it already. If it's going to be relentless all night, he's going to have a hard one. He's up against Palisic, who is used to playing in a variety of positions, actually. Goal for Croatia, I was expecting it to be for Croatia, but if you couldn't spoil it, Jake, that would be appreciated. But they have looked more likely to score. Let's see if you were actually right. They passed it short there. Gone back out. Is the cross finally going to go in? There's a man on the overlap. This looks like one properly off the training ground. It's gone to the back post. It's put across, and it has gone for another corner. By the looks of it, might actually be a goal kick. The ref looked like he pointed to the corner, but maybe it's a goal kick. We'll have to wait and see here. I'm only about 30 seconds behind. Has that gone for it? Yeah, that should be a goal kick. That should be a goal kick. I'm not that far behind. Yeah, you were joking. I was kind of expecting a Croatia goal the way it's been going, so I wouldn't have been surprised if you were actually right. Like, I think you did last game, and I was like, no chance. This game's terrible. No one's scoring a goal. But in this one, I actually did kind of believe you. Just got a little stop here because someone's got bumps to the head by the looks of it. Is that Tagliafico again? I can't actually see. They're bent over at the moment. You can't actually see the number on the back. It's 13. It's Romero, who's carrying a little bit of an injury at the moment. But people that voted in our poll, 67% at the moment saying Croatia have gone through. Okay, that's just changed. 50% each right now. Obviously, make sure you join in with the poll, guys. I want to see what everyone's thinking. 50% each of Croatia and Argentina. And I'm fancying Croatia on how this has gone so far. But at this World Cup, you do never know, do you? Who are we backing tonight as well, guys? Tomorrow night as well. We're going from Morocco. We're going to France. Because Morocco, mate, they're the team I'm supporting now. We love a bit of Morocco, don't we? Never forget to lift the World Cup. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. And Argentina and France to be out, mate. Croatia, Morocco would be an amazing final, wouldn't it? Samuelito actually could get one of them right. Okay, Modric has just booted that one into Rosed. We hate France. Well, the referee, more than actual France. France didn't really do anything. I mean, why is Upamecano allowed to do what he wants? He's like Van Dijk on like FIFA 20. He's just allowed to boot people and it's just okay. But if anyone else, even on the French team, does the same thing, it's not. It makes no sense to me at all. Certain players a lot in the Premier League as well. Rodri and Romero, two to come to mind. They're just allowed to kick people up in the air for some reason. And that's not like being annoyed as a West Ham fan or anything, because it hasn't really affected them playing against us. Like, it's been the same every time I've watched them. There's certain players that just stand out like that. There's a few more that don't come to mind right now. But certain players just don't really get anything given against them. What did Hernandez do? Bro, what did Hernandez do? Hernandez just fouled people and didn't get away with it, actually. But Upamecano did a lot. I'm surprised Upamecano was even starting, actually, for France. But, yeah, he didn't have a great game. He got a bit fortunate more than a lot of the other players. But it really was up there. It was like a 50-50 game, wasn't it? There we go. Argentina again. Winning the ball back unfairly this time. There we go. Kovacic finally getting a free kick, which I'd say he's deserved because Argentina have had free kicks for similar stuff there. Ran into a bit of traffic and they were trying to get the ball fairly by the looks of it, but they didn't. They just got around him a bit too much. Caught his legs there. It's going to be a free kick. So not really too many Croats getting forward here. Modric just rolls it off and they're going to carry on playing that possession football. Not really getting anywhere, but I mean, if that's the game plan, that's the game plan. If they get through, then you've got to respect it, haven't you? At the end of the day, this is knockout football. This isn't who plays the best. Just ask Morocco. Like, most attractive football doesn't always get you through. Morocco don't play horrible football by any means, but they don't exactly play most attractive, do they? But they've got through, and if it works for you, it works for you, mate. But yeah, Argentina aren't really attacking force. I wouldn't expect him to be in this tournament, are they? They've won it back there, but again, they're going backwards too at the moment. Even more so than in maybe the quarterfinal. It seems like it's don't make a mistake rather than go out there and be the one that makes something happen. And maybe if that's just it's the first half of the game and everyone wants to go in at half-time level. Going bowling tomorrow. What do you mean bowling? Like, do you just mean playing football? Balling with lots of money or what? AJ, will any more swaps come out in packs? AJ, I have no idea. I'll go on and check for you, mate. But I genuinely have no idea. I haven't done any tokens. I've got 2 tokens, I think, on this FIFA. I've genuinely got like 2, and I've got like 1 for an SBC. I'd say maybe 1 more. They like doing one right towards the end for people that are 1 with score. Oh, nice. Well, bowling. That'll be decent, mate. With the score as well. Like, did they just is that for like end of term or something? That sounds decent. You got to make sure you behave yourselves, obviously, but that should be decent. When any more swaps come out in packs, I'm just looking out. I'm looking out for you now, AJ. I reckon there'll be at least 1 more in the packs, just because they like doing it right at the end. They do like for people that one short. They just go, oh, we like some people will be desperate. We'll put in an expensive pack. I've got 15 objectives done on here, so hopefully I have a swap or 2 without actually paying attention to it. I'm not sure how it works. It looks like I haven't. I've got loads of Christmas stuff, and I don't know how I've done that. You're taking 10 quid, so okay, yeah, you should be okay. Have they got? I take it they've got an arcade there. Literally everyone has an arcade, doesn't it? I've earned a USA tifo, but I really don't care. I really don't actually. I really am not bothered about that. But yeah, I don't actually. But where even are the swaps? Okay, they're here. You need to like. Oh my! It's so many games that you need to play for the swaps tokens, lads. Things I might just get 2, 3 tokens. I might get to 3 tokens if you can. If you can, it says something that really easy to do to get in a Valencia just for a West Ham past and present. But I don't see myself playing this game that much. For Team of the Year, obviously we'll be back. We'll be having a good time for that. But don't really see too much being done here. Argentina finally getting forward a little bit there, but Croatia not really under pressure there. They were camped in the other half there, the Argentines, but they weren't actually getting close to scoring a goal by any means. Boring. Score battles is so boring. Yeah, it does seem really, really bland, mate. That's something that I've definitely noticed. Is there any tokens in the marquee matchups or anything at the moment? No, there's not. So where do we get them? Where do we even get them? Give you a. What do I need? What do you want me to count? What am I counting? I need to try and do. I need to remember to do Vlasic actually. He's not on at the moment, isn't it? Is he? He's not on at the moment. It's gonna be a goal kick there. Argentina finally getting into the game and getting forward a little bit, but nothing. Any links to the game? I'm not watching it. I can try and find you one. I'd recommend normally somewhere like Total Sportec should have it. I know normal Total Sportec has been shut down, but if you go on totalsportec.pro, it still works. Like normal Total Sportec. Obviously, his goal's been shut down as well. Account details you're doing for me. It's okay. It's okay, man. I don't need you to do that. It's okay. You're about Andrew Tate in your question 5 for English. What English? English language. What was your question? I take it was English language anyway. What question was it? Was it like a newspaper article or something? I don't know. Obviously, I don't know, but I take it that was like the mocks. I remember mine was really. Mine was about. I remember my mock one was like how music affect. It was like how music can affect people's like mood and stuff, or like how music. I don't know. It's like how music affects people, but it was good. I wrote really good stuff for that actually. Um, it was like for social change or something. I don't know, but it was good. My actual one was really dusty. It was like writing an application for like a job or something. It was mocks. But yeah, what was the question that got you to write about Andrew Tate? Was it about social media? That's my guess. I don't trust you. No, I just don't need you to do it, bro. I don't need you to do it. I'm not that bothered about it. Go on, just knock that out wide. There we go, Croatia. Just again chilling on the halfway line here, but not really doing too much at the moment. If something does happen that is worth updating, we will certainly update you on it. But I want to know, obviously a lot of you are supporting Morocco tomorrow, but who have we actually got for the win? Are we expecting Morocco to do it, or do you think France will finally just outclass them? Because we do see that sometimes, where an underdog gets really far, and when they lose, eventually it is a bit of an embarrassing loss. It is sometimes. Obviously, it won't be embarrassing because of how far they've got, but they go so far and they just run out of steam and do experience a bit of a heavy loss. So is that going to happen, or Morocco going to go all the way? That's what I kind of want to know. It'll be a good game. It'll be a good game, definitely, but I don't know. An article from a magazine about holidays don't need to be rich, they just need to be relaxing. Okay, how did you get Andrew Tate into that? I don't see the correlation. Okay, Argentina finally coming forward here. They've tried to put a cross in. It has just been gathered though at the back post by Souza. No one anywhere near him. You're about Andrew Tate asking people where their yacht is. So, but holidays don't need to be. Yes, okay. It's about the rich sides of it. It's the holiday equivalent of the colour of your Bugatti, basically. It doesn't matter what colour your Bugatti is, you're still Andrew Tate at the end of the day. So. There we go. We're going to finally get a shot off here. There we go. Was that a shot on target? I don't know. Livakovic has saved it. But it might have been going just wide there. Couldn't really tell who got the shot off. Argentina had to go all the way back there because it has been cleared. But had a shot from the edge of the box there. It looked like it was going just wide to me. But Livakovic has finally been forced into actually doing something. So there we go. A slight bit of action. Not massive, but a slight bit of action for us as we hit the 25-minute mark in this game. But fair play, man. You managed to sneak that in. Oh, okay. We've won it here. Oh, the through ball was dreadful there. Croatia nearly had the break. And I think it was Kovacic picked it up. But he tried to play that through ball. It was really poor to Kramaric. Nowhere near him. If you got it right, it could have been in. It would have to be a very good quality pass. But we know Kovacic can do that. So, wouldn't have been the most surprised. Your English teacher said it was really funny, which was life-changing. That's good. Got to have a bit of humour in there, you know. You really do. If you can. It depends if you're... Normally they're English teachers, so they don't agree. They have different ideas of what's funny and what's not to us. But if your English teacher's calm, then fair enough. Like, I wish mine was as well. Go on, Jovanovic, keep that in, lad. Just got a little bit of a poor pass there. It was difficult for him to keep in. Rubbish game. I don't think we need that many bin emojis, but you're right now, Jake. It has been a bit of a poor game, but at this point in the World Cup, it's just so tense, isn't it? It's like the UCL final. I know we've had some good ones over the years, but a lot of them haven't been that good. Argentina robbed it again with Kovacic. He's gone on a brilliant run here. He keeps going. He's got a man out wide. He's tried to find him. Kramaric. Oh, that was a bad tackle. Kramaric dropping back there to get involved, and he's been taken out. It is going to be a Croatian free kick. Tagliafico must be close to a booking now. He's done a little roulette round in there. Tagliafico's just gone flying in and has caught him. If you think you should write a speech on him, for your like speaking thing, yeah. Why not, man? I can't even remember what mine was about. We weren't allowed to pick. We had to like do it from a topic list, and they were all dusty. That was going just wide. That shot from Enzo, by the looks of it. By that just wide, I mean like hitting the outside of the post. But it's gonna be a Croatian free kick here. We know they can be pretty dangerous from these situations. But yeah, mine was dusty. The other classes, they were lucky. They had like calmer teachers. Will Bass, I don't think he's here right now. He did his on Wenger out. He supports Chelsea actually, so his was on why Wenger should stay at Arsenal, and like they all loved it. So just depends on your teacher, and I think if they let you write about something you're actually interested in, it makes it a bit easier for you, doesn't it? Either way, you'd rather not write an English essay, I'm presuming, but if you can make it on something interesting, it makes it a little bit easier, doesn't it? So it looks like it's going to be Modric who's going to be crossing this in. He could shoot, you never know. It is very far out though. For a shot, I guess maybe 30 yards. Okay, it's going to be Modric. And it is going to be a cross towards the back post, headed away pretty easily in the end. Argentina trying to go on the counter here, but Croatia are not letting them out. They've gone with a high press. They've eventually made it out, Argentina. There could be some space down the wing here for Molina, I think that is. And he's got an overlap. Is he going to try and find him? He's gone for the Hail Mary cross, and it has been headed away eventually. Good little battle there, though. Not much better. It looks like that's just gone out. Has the referee given it? It looks like he has it. It's going to be an Argentina throw right in the corner. Cross was a little bit too deep. Modric getting back and heading it over Julian Alvarez to make sure he can't get a goal. But the right back could keep it on. So Argentina get possession again. Finally growing into the game a bit here. We haven't had a proper chance yet. We've had a few half chances. Few players coming a little bit close to scoring a goal. Still, as I said, nothing massive so far though. As Argentina keep going, and that ball is severely over here on the wing. McAllister's not going to be able to get there. Jake, what on earth are you doing? I don't know, but that again, we saw that so much in the last game, just overhitting passes that are very, very simple. When you do it on the training ground all week, you should be a bit better with them. But yeah, Enzo has come the closest so far, just wide of the post, in my opinion. Livakovic got down a little bit slowly there for him. We know he's been a good goalie so far, so a bit surprised at how slow he got down there, but you never know. Like, you never know, do you? Let's have a look at the poll. 62% of you going for Argentina. Oh, 64%, so I've just voted again. Going for Argentina now, so that's changed quite a bit. Since they've had that shot and they've got into game a bit more, people are fancying them a bit. I'm still not sure. I'm going to say, tell you what, I'll say Croatia. Why not? Doesn't mean I'm supporting them. I don't really like either team that much, but Well, about Croatia, the thing is, I'd like Messi to win the World Cup, but at the same time, I don't really want Argentina to win the World Cup, so I can't really back Messi, can I? So we'll have to see. But driving forward here, a lot of space for Croatia. Yet again, it looked like Modric might have been caught there, but okay. The referee waved play on, and Emi Martinez at the end, he received a poor pass. He had to try and keep that in. It has gone for a throw-in rather than a corner. But unforced error again from Argentina. Help you okay, Jake? Jake, just... Are you good? Are you good? This is going to be a long throw. It looks like it's going to be played short by the Croats this time. And there we go. They're trying to thread that ball through, and they've done it a lot better between the between kind of like the wide midfielder and the fullback. They've done that threaded ball a lot easier. Well, they've made it look a lot easier than the Argentines did. Their defence actually has been a bit calmer on the ball so far. Again, they haven't actually created though. But there's promising signs for your Croatia. You're bored, okay, fair enough. Hasn't been the best game. There's signs of life here now, but nothing amazing. Sousa's actually had a pretty good game before. He's just on the ball right here. He hasn't been given the best pass, though. He's going to have to try and knock that back to Livakovic. He's actually done that quite well. Livakovic again. Oh, he needs a call here, the centre-back. He hasn't had one. Gvardiol, or Gvardiol, however you say it, has actually played out quite nicely, though, to Dejan Lovren. And he was under a bit of pressure there. Didn't look like he got a call, and there's a little nutmeg there by Modric, really showing his class. He just... You don't really see Real Madrid play that much, do you? Obviously, if you're an English fan or whatever. But I don't know if he's this good for Real Madrid at the time. But he's tearing it up for Croatia yet again. They're getting players in the box here. They can maybe find Kramaric in the middle. Oh, we've gone for a chip. They're just over the bar in the end. Penalty, or we will see from Perisic. We're going to see what happens here. They've said to wait. They've said to wait. We are going to see what happens here. But Perisic crosses it in. Or has he gone for a shot? Not too sure what's happened there. Is that actually is that a handball? That might be, you know. There might be a hand in there. That's hit something. No, okay, there wasn't. Looks like he must have just scuffed it really badly. But he scuffed that at a weird angle. It looked like a deflection or something. Jake saying there's been a penalty. I don't think he's right. But they're playing it in here. Argentina are through on goal. What's going to happen? Oh, there we go. He has been absolutely clattered. And maybe there actually was a penalty there. Livakovic has absolutely clattered Julian Alvarez. He's going to receive a booking for it. And the game's finally burst into life here. Argentina... with a penalty, as long as Julian Alvarez is onside, this is going to be a penalty kick for them. That's the only question here. Was Alvarez onside when the ball was played? But it looks like there's some more cards being got out here. The referee, as we know in games with Argentina, is very, very hard to keep control. Livakovic looks like he's taken a bit of a clatter in there, actually. He did kind of stay still. He didn't really know what to do. The ball got round him. It got cleared. It was going in. It did get cleared. You don't need to listen. Well... Kovacic has been booked for dissent by the looks of it as well. It is hard to keep your head when it gets to this level, but that can be the difference. Being able to keep your head, because he's got to run around now. He's been very dynamic on a yellow card. It's going to be difficult for him. But Alvarez is well on sides there. Brings it down quite nicely. He's trying to knock it around the goalie, and he's actually done a really good job, and he's just been tripped by Livakovic. It is a penalty. It is definitely a penalty. Nothing else we can say there. It's definitely a pen. I'm just going to mute the chat for a second. I'm just going to get rid of the chat for a second. So I'm not ignoring you, just so it's all spoiled whether it goes in or not. It is going to be Livakovic surely against Messi when the time finally comes. Is he going to score? That's the question. Is Messi going to score? I want to see your yeses or nos in the chat right now. Obviously, I can't see them, but when I put the chat back up, we'll see who was right and who was wrong. But it is Messi who's going to be stepping up. Has he got fresh trim? Looks like he might have done. Obviously, he went to the right last time. He did a stutter, but for a started penalty, he got a surprising amount of power in it. Put it quite high as well. It was a really difficult one to save. But we know from the penalty shootout so far, Livakovic is very gifted at saving penalties. So there's probably no goalkeeper, apart from maybe Ochoa, who'd least want to come up against than Livakovic. So we'll see how this goes. Livakovic against Lionel Messi to put Argentina ahead in a World Cup semi-final. Here it is. This is the stuff he's been dreaming about for years, guys. Emi Martinez can't even watch it. In front of the Croatian fans as well. They're probably trying their best to put him off. Can't really see too many waving arms and stuff in the crowd. Though Messi steps up. Is he going to score? It's right in the top corner. Lionel Messi gives Argentina the lead. Jesus thought it wasn't going to go in. Jesus is also abusing me in the chat. But it is 1-0 now to Argentina. And Livakovic, he's had a brilliant tournament. It is a shame for him, but Argentina getting closer to that thing that has separated Messi from Maradona for so long. If he does win the World Cup, guys, does that make him better than Maradona? Is he better than Maradona anyway, or would he still never be as good in your opinion? Because I haven't seen Maradona play, I don't know. Personally, I think it's a bit difficult too, but that's definitely a penalty for me. There's not really too much Livakovic could have done. I think the yellow card has to be given though, because maybe still to going in. Do you think you would save it? Okay, Jesus is yeah, okay, Jesus. If you want to say that, you can say that. I'm not going to disagree with you. There's no way for me to know, is there? What you actually meant. But there we go. With 34 minutes on the clock, Argentina have taken the lead. And their fans are very happy. Because how many of these are Argentina fans, right? And how many of these are Messi merchants? That's the question, though. The votes are still on 36% Croatia. I'm guessing that is probably going to change now that those goals have gone in. He's my dad. Is your dad okay? Is your dad watching? Is Jesus your dad? We'll never know. I don't know. It's a mystery. We'll see though. Okay, Croatia's kick off again, and now they've got to change their game plan. As we said when we saw the Dutch, they've got to change their game plan, but unfortunately, I'm getting similar vibes here. They are going to change it a little bit late. Seems like they probably are going to change their lineup late on in the game. You are? He never knew. He never knew. He never knew that. Is that going to be a free kick? Alvarez, it looks like he has fouled his man there, and it is getting a little. Oh, it's just getting a little bit rough in there. The referee running right up to him, 2-0. Jake, stop winding everyone up. Is it going to be a tackle win here, though? They're pressing quite high. Argentina's still going for it. If it goes 2-0 right away, that probably would be a massive sucker punch. But the Netherlands obviously did come back into the game, didn't they? Eventually lost, but they did come back into the game. And there we go. It's being threaded through. It doesn't look like the striker's going to get there, though. It is played back to the goalkeeper, Livakovic, and it does look like he's just going to try and pass it out. And he's passed it out quite nicely. As I said with Croatia the whole time, the distribution's really nice, but they do need a little bit more than that now, because obviously we know how much they love playing for extra time and conserving energy and stuff, but they do need a goal now. And as I said with the Netherlands game, they might wait a while before they do it out. What's one film you'd wish was real life, and what character would you be? Oh, that's a good question. That is a good question. If one film was real life, a lot of them are based on real life though, and they're still good films. So, I'm gonna have to think about this. I actually watched a film today. I don't normally do it. I did watch a film today. I was doing some work. I watched Spike Island. I don't know if any of you have watched that or know what it is, but it was really good. It's about Stone Roses. It was banging, actually. I'd heavily recommend it. It's on Amazon Prime if anyone wants to watch it. Heavily recommend. I'm trying to think who's in it. Apart from Emilia Clarke, I don't know who any of them were, but it was a good film. I'm not going to go with that, though, I'd say. Bro, someone who has a nice life, though. Someone that's pretty cool, but has a nice life. But if you think about things, like, with, like, the series everyone knows, Katniss, yeah, she's cool in that, but she goes for a lot of traumatic stuff, doesn't she? Let's be honest. Same with, like, Harry Potter and, like, Luke Skywalker and, like, Anakin Skywalker. They go for a lot of traumatic... They're cool in that, but they go for a lot of traumatic stuff that I'd rather not go through. Trying to think, who has it really easy? You know the rich guy from DuckTales? Like, that'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd be really good. She's hot. But then you are her, Jake. That's the thing. You do realise that it's just Jennifer Lawrence, right? You do realise that this is a person that exists in real life who's just playing a role, right, Jake? But, yeah, that's the thing, though. If you are her, yeah, it doesn't really work for you, does it? Now, what I'm trying to say... You know what I'm trying to say? Okay, it looks like Croatia have got a corner here. I've been distracted a bit too much. Jesus, you need to answer the question as well, right? It was an interesting answer from Jake that I'm not going to agree with. I think no, I'll be the rich guy from DuckTales. He's so rich, he just buys everything, doesn't he? He's like the richest bloke ever. So why not? Why not? Obviously, we give some of the money to charity and that, but also there'd just be ducks running around. That'd be fun. Jake's still saying 2-0, and it is a counter-attack here, so they could beat it. They're running through. It looks like it's Julian Alvarez on the ball. Messi is coming to join him. Looks like it's going to be threaded through here. Oh no, he's trying to go all the way on his own. It's still there. Is it going to be 2-0? They've run all the way through and they've got a second goal. It's Julian Alvarez. Tom was desperate for him to score. He has got the goal. It looks like it's going to count as well, unless there was like a hand deflection or something in there. Looks like Argentina made 2-0. I forgot to even make it 1-0. I've got to even change it to 1-0, lads. You should have reminded me. 2-0 to Argentina. There we go. 1 foot in the final. Obviously, they were 2-0 up in the last game as well, though. But that's 1 foot in the final for Argentina. Iron Man. You've been minted and be Iron Man, but then you also die. Obviously, you're going to die anyway. But you also die when you're like 45. That's the thing with Iron Man. Although I won't lie. Up to that point, he is cool, isn't he? Maybe Spider-Man. Actually, that's a good one. I like to be Spider-Man, actually. He doesn't have. I know Tony Stark dies and all that, but he's not. He's not as actually no. He has no parent. He has no parents and no aunts and uncles anymore, does he? But apart from that, he's cool. Katniss, she cute. But why would you want to be her if she's cute? Surely you'd want to be Peter because he dates her. You get what I'm saying? But good goal from Alvarez. I don't know why we're talking about that. But yeah, Alvarez, he gets a few little bits of good fortune there. Toby, Andrew, or Tom? I'm trying to think. We'll have to base it on who are the who plays either MJ or Gwen in all of them. I can't remember. That's the part of this, and who's the sidekick as well? Yeah, that's what you got. That's what you got to think about. I'll probably go Tom. I'll probably go Tom actually. Yeah, I'll go Tom Holland. I mean, like he's the youngest. He looks the youngest out of them. I know they're all meant to be like college, kind of like high school age, but he's got a Lego Death Star as well, the Tom Holland version. So I think that has a lot, and obviously, even more important than that, Zendaya. I can't remember who plays MJ in the original ones. I can't. I'll be honest. Andrew was your favourite. He was good. If it is true that he'd want to do another movie at some point, I wouldn't be against it happening. I don't think it will. I think that's just speculation and hype, but I wouldn't be against that happening. But yeah, Argentina very, very comfortable now at 2-0 up. Is this going to be whipped in, maybe? Are they going to try and hit a third before half-time? Looks like they're going to try and play this one out wide, actually. Oh, they've gone for the shot, actually. It has taken a deflection. It is going to be an Argentine corner by the looks of it. Can't actually dream about her. Just getting a bit weird now, Jake. This is getting a bit strange now. This is getting very strange now. Kirsten Dunst. Is it? Okay. Because even when he was Spider-Man, Toby looked older than the other ones, though, didn't he? Yeah, I'll go with Tom. I'll go with Tom. Obviously, that's like the most modern day one as well, isn't it? Tom Holland. So I know he kind of got framed for for what Mysterio's death and stuff, didn't he? But at the end of the day, Tom Holland, I'll go with. And Tom's Aunt May is hot. Yeah, but then also it's your aunt. Oh, it's almost gone in again for Argentina. Livakovic falls into a side. I've been distracted here because this chat's gone a bit mad. Nicely whipped in. That was really close, actually. Livakovic comes in with a save. It's actually hit one of the defenders on the rebound. I know she died. I know she died. I've watched the film. Why are you spoiling No Way Home, guys? Good save. Yeah, it is a good save, but that would have been pretty tragic if that went in. But as we said, other teams have been in this position against Argentina. And the Netherlands didn't win, they did get back into it. So this game does need to be killed off. We know that it's never over in the World Cup until the final whistle goes, and unless the game's going to extra time. But Argentina about as comfortable as you can be at the moment, because Croatia have had the possession. They're knocking it about crisply, but they didn't actually make anything of it. Messi's taking his time over this as well. I don't think he's time wasting. I think the linesman has been a bit pedantic about it. But it's going to be whipped in now by Leo Messi. It's a good ball again. It almost went straight in. A few people have gone straight over to it to try and get in the way. And it's been kicked out for another Argentina throw in. Croatia, rather than getting back into the game, you'd be Toby, still Tom's Aunt May and Zendaya when he goes to Tom's University and then take them back. I mean, I get, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. It's confusing if it's like Aunt May from a different universe, though. Is it like still your aunt or not? It is confusing. Isn't the Aunt May in Toby's one like really old? I can't remember. It's been ages since I've watched Toby's Spider-Man films. I can't remember. Getting up the pitch now a bit Croatia finally, but they're kind of hanging on rather than trying to get back in the game at the moment. They're just clinging on until half time, which we didn't really see in the Netherlands game. But again, as I said, teams that play extra time a lot. Croatia probably most suited to it, but they might have just put a little bit too much into the game a bit earlier. They were pressing stuff that didn't really need to be pressed for me, as I said at the time. And they did win a few throws and stuff. What is the one multiple Spider-Man? It's No Way Home, isn't it, if I'm correct? I think it is. Liverpool again put under massive pressure there by Julian Alvarez. What a game he is coming. And now here we go. Finally getting forward here. Croatia had to go back again though. It hasn't been able to stay in. They've had to pass backwards from the throw-in. And again, this Argentina press is relentless. That's going to have to go back to Livakovic yet again as we get into the final minute of the half. And he's finally got a little time to settle on the ball. Settle on the ball, mate. Settle on the ball. Because he's been pressed a lot. He finally had time to pass that one out with a little bit of time, but he didn't take it, actually. And now, here we go. Argentina with a good little... Croatia with a good little turn there. The animated one is Miles Morales. Oh, yeah. Forgot about Miles Morales as well. Here we go. Is there going to be another goal here before half-time? Croatia knocking it around really nicely. Are we going to get a shot off here, though? It's going to be Luka Modric. He's hit an Argentine defender. Manchester knock it back out on the rebound. No, it's crossed in. Oh, wait, is it in? No, there's an offside flag in there. England were robbed against France, Messiah. Things, I do agree with you. We were the better team, and the ref wasn't great, but World Cup football often the better team doesn't win. Is what I'm saying here. He's hit number 19 now. I don't know. I think that's Otamendi. He's hit him right in the face with that shot, Luka Modric. Proper hard like Argentinian defender though. He doesn't really care. And don't know if we're going to get any injury time here. It doesn't look like they're blown for any. There should be a bit. Should be a bit of injury time here, but they haven't actually shown it. But yeah, I'd say we deserve to beat France. That was a surprising thing. I thought we'd lose to France, but get embarrassed because Southgate was playing against a better side, but we were not well. The refs have ruined a lot of World Cup games, actually. The standard, not just... I thought it was just in the Premier League, but the standard everywhere is getting worse and worse. We were into 4 added minutes here, guys, so we're going to be going... I'm going to be going up to 49 minutes here. Obviously, I'll reset it for the second half. But there we go. Argentina again knocking it around pretty nicely. And now it's Croatia on the press. They were rocked a bit there. Croatia seem to have maybe settled a little bit now. Pessi scored a pen as always, bro. As always. He's come from Miroslav Klose's record, but just with penalties. I don't have to Discord things to watch. Jake, you're in the Discord anyway. You're in the Discord anyway, bro, so you should be fine. When he starts going to half time, I'm going to go and grab something to eat quickly. I will be gone for like a minute, but you can just use that to set up the Discord. That should be alright for you lot, shouldn't it? Should be alright. 62% of you, again, saying that Argentina are going to win. And some of you have actually voted for Croatia since they've gone behind. That's an interesting one. Not on phone. Okay. Oh, you're not on the same account? I can drop the Discord link for anyone that wants to join our little chat at half time. If you guys would like me to. I'll have to drop into one of the division rivals chats quickly, but I'll just set the link up for you guys. Hopefully we're not going to miss anything here. Has been an offside there for the Argentines, but it does look like they can keep pressing quite high on the Croatian team. So I'm just going to get you the link quickly, mate. I'll put it in both chats if I can. Pessi going out? Nah, I don't. I like Croatia to go for a big call, but I don't think they will. Hopefully that has gone back onto Twitch and YouTube. I'm not sure if it has gone onto YouTube. If it hasn't, I'll sort it out now. Yeah, I've got it, yeah? Alright, no worries, guys. No worries. There you go. On we go, though. Argentina, again. They're chilling. They're letting Croatia have the ball, even on the edge of their box, and then they're just letting it go out. It's another poor cross. They're not really being put under too much pressure. They're in positions where maybe you think they should be worried, but there's not really that much threat, even when Croatia are getting in and around the box. What call should we do? Guys, I will set one up for you to join quickly. I'll just make a voice one, watch along discussion. I'll just call it watch alongs, yeah? Hopefully that should work. There we go. I've joined it by accident there, so don't come in yet, guys. I didn't mean to join. How do I leave? There we go. But we've got about 30 seconds left here, and I want the chat up while we're going through those 30 seconds. But we are heavily approaching half time here. Looks like it's going to be the last action. It's a long kick by Emi Martinez. Not really too many players forward for Argentina. It's gone over everyone. Alvarez has gone down. They've both gone up for a header, and I think they both missed it. But there we go. It's going to be passed out by Croatia. I don't think they're going to have time for an attack here, actually. Kovacic's trying to pull it forward. As I said earlier, he's got to play the whole second half of the yellow card. And he's lost the ball here. Is there time for an Argentinian third? Good little feet there, trying to... Oh, wait, is he going to get through? No way is he going to get through. He's still got the ball. This is Messi at his finest, and he's been fouled. I think there's going to be time for the free kick here. Lionel Messi, just showing what he can do there. I know we've seen him score penalties and stuff and score a few good goals, but that was vintage. That was vintage from Messi. The ball's just glued to his foot. That is what I've been waiting to see from him. That was vintage Messi. He's eventually been fouled there, but that was so much better to see. If Argentina win, you'll never hear the end from Pessi fans. I mean, okay, if they just call for half-time, they have called for half-time there, guys. That's going to be our half-time. It's 2-0 to Argentina right there. So, I'll reset the clock to 45 minutes. And we will just chill now until the second half. So, if you guys want to join the watch-along thing, I will be in there. If any of you guys want to come and say something, we've got Jake in straight away. How are you doing, mate? You're very, very, very quiet, mate. I've just got to say that quickly. But we are on half-time now.
Yo.
There we go. So, what we saying about the game so far? What are you thinking, mate?
Good. It's all right, but
Yeah.
Croatia could do more.
Defo.
That second goal was just luck.
There was a lot of luck to it as well, but he did drive past a few players as well first that maybe could attack him a bit better, in my opinion. I don't know what you think about it.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's Jesus that's just joined.
Probably.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo, what's up, bro?
All right, mate.
Yeah, not too bad. What about you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you? All good, yeah, everyone?
Yeah.
I think a few more people are trying to get in. I'll just send the link quickly.
Alright.
Yeah, don't worry about my Discord name.
That's all right. I've seen a lot worse.
Nah, I came from a bet. I
Oh,
lost
okay.
a bet on the Netherlands-Argentina game.
Yeah.
Lol.
What did you bet Netherlands?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, it almost looked like it was going to go well for you. You almost turned it around from like the lowest point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started jumping.
I know, mate. They just added extra pain at the end.
Yeah.
100%.
But I mean, Argentina went 2-0 up last time, didn't they? But I think it looks a bit more comfortable today.
Why you caring?
Yeah.
Can I swear?
Depends how severe it is.
The S word.
Yes, but yes, as long as it's only about once a minute, they usually don't care.
Yeah, it's a very shit game. Apart from the Argentina goals, that's it.
It hasn't. It's been exactly like last one, hasn't it? It's the team against Argentina just passing around the back and not really getting anywhere.
Yeah. It's just boring, man. The only good thing about this game has been the goals.
As a
I broke my wall because of the penalties.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate.
I got a bruised fist.
Oh.
How's the wall, though? How's the wall? Geeky Gamer, if you want to join, mate, I'll put the link in the chat for you. But yeah.
Wait, you know my YouTube name?
Is that you?
Nah,
What is your YouTube name?
It's the Messiah guy.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, mate, you've had an agenda against Argentina for quite a while.
Yes, they better lose today, or else my wall's going to hit the goo bag.
You might as well get rid of the whole wall. Just have like an extended room at this point. What's on the other side of the wall?
Yeah, terrible. Legit, I think I got about 5 holes in my wall. Scattered around.
Yeah.
How many of them are from the football and how many of them are from playing FIFA and stuff?
Oh yeah, I've broken 3 controllers just by losing FIFA like 97th minute or some bullshit.
Mate, we've all been there. My PS5 ones have all survived. If you guys can see, I don't know if I've got my oh no, I haven't got my PS4 ones on me. One of them doesn't have an R1 button.
Wait, both you do that Jonathan David card. He's insane.
What is it an SBC or something? I've played FIFA. I've played 2 games in the last month. They were on stream with you lot.
Oh,
Is that the
wow.
World Cup phenom? They
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, he's insane.
Is he really good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't.
he's a beast.
Oh, he's an objective.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at his stats. Actually, I'll have a look at his stats now.
He's
Um,
insane.
I'll have a look at his stats now, just while we're on half time. 86 rate, 89 pace, 87 shooting. I think he doesn't have the best looking stats. He's just really good in game.
Yeah. Very.
He's just one of them cards.
I was mad yesterday.
What
I
happened?
played with rivals, yeah?
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
two with rivals. It's 2-2. He has a 94th minute corner. He scores a header. He beats my Van Dijk with a freaking Condraver.
Candraver.
Condraver. He's about 4'2".
That's been mad on this game because I haven't played that much, but when I've been playing, I've played a few friendlies against like mates and stuff. And you guys will know Matt if you've been on the channel a long time. You should know who Matt is, Jake.
Yeah.
He has, because he's a United fan. He's got Ollie up front, and Ollie wins headers from corners against like Skriniar and Tamori.
Flipping it.
And it's not like you mistime the jump or anything. It's just sometimes it's just decides you're not having it. Just decides you're not having the ball.
On the tape was he messaged me saying skill issue.
Yeah, that's the thing though. That's the thing. Though. Some people, the community in FIFA is literally like the worst it's ever been.
Yeah.
People will find
I'm just looking at a pen. It's never a pen. I'm sorry. It's never.
what the Argentina. I think it's got to be a penalty.
It's not. I'm sorry. It's not.
I think as much. I don't want Argentina. I don't want Messi to stat pad through penalties, but I think that's got to be a penalty.
How? He just goes down so.
He's taking him out. They've clattered into each other.
Exactly. They've clattered into.
Yeah, but the thing is, Alvarez has possession of the ball, which is why it's an Argentina foul.
Yeah, but like the goalkeeper has a right to come out for it.
Yeah, he does, and there isn't really too much Livakovic could have done, but I think it has to be a free. It has to be a free kick. Well, it has to be a penalty. Mazar, what do you think?
Nah.
You think no?
I don't know.
In your completely unbiased opinion.
No. It's wrong.
Okay, right. I'm watching it right now because I just came back, so I've been watching the game.
Yeah.
I'm just watching it real quick.
Geeky Gamer, I have been saying hello to you. He says he's leaving. I have been saying hello. I'm not really sure what's going on there.
I'm sorry. It's not a pen.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of see your case, but I think it has to be. The way I think of it is like if it was England, would I want the penalty? And I think there I have to say yes. Like,
Of course you would, because I'd say yes as well.
yeah,
Like,
exactly. That's how I kind of look at it. That's how you've got to kind of look at it, though.
Even Peter Walton saying it's not a pen.
Peter Walton is useless, though. I'll be honest.
Yeah, he is.
I don't rate Pete Walton's opinion.
Yeah.
But especially in the Premier League, he normally just covers the ref, even however bad their decision is.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Can you? That's the thing. You can't just beg for people to subscribe to you in the chat, bro. This isn't like 2012.
Yeah, that's a pen.
I think it's got to be a pen.
Yeah, I just watched it back.
Yeah, I think it's got to be because there's not.
That's not a penalty, bro. Argentina don't need any more penalties.
They don't need. That's the reason it's not a penalty. Just because Argentina have used up their penalty quota, so it's not a penalty.
Messi doesn't need any more goals.
He doesn't.
How far away is he from Miroslav Klose?
I'd give him a red card for diving.
That's the thing that I think in
Yeah.
his career, Mbappe's going to end up with the most World Cup goals, probably.
No chance. Mbappe is bad.
Mbappe's got 9, hasn't he, already? And Klose had, I think Klose had 13.
Yeah. If Norway were in it, Erling Haaland, well,
That's the thing, though. He's not in it.
He would have a lot more than Mbappe. What should I say? PayPal. I hate him.
Nah, I don't think Haaland will score a lot in the World Cup because it's about the team play. Norway don't have.
Norway's, yeah, they don't. He hasn't doesn't got De Bruyne assisting him anymore, has he?
No.
He doesn't have Kevin De Bruyne. Foden.
Yeah. I completely get you, mate. So if we look at the list now for World Cup top goal scorers, Miroslav Klose is top on 16 at the moment. Messi has
Wait, how many?
Messi has 10, so he won't overtake him.
How about Ronaldo?
Ronaldo has
1.
Ronaldo's got 8.
All World Cup.
Yeah, Ronaldo's got 8, and he's played in 5 World Cups.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
Messi's played in 5 as well, and he's got 10, but obviously he's going to be the final, so he's not going to overtake Closer. But
You never know.
Mbappe's already Mbappe's the thing is Mbappe's already got 9. Mbappe's already got 9, and
What about my boy Alwa?
it's insane. Oh, I don't think Al's ever played at the World Cup, has he, mate?
Yeah, I know.
The thing is, if you change it to goals per game, there's some random blokes that are, there's a bloke who scored 11 World Cup goals in 5 games. He played in one tournament and scored 11 goals. But it's in 1954, so does that really count?
What division are you two in on Rivals?
I haven't played Rivals this season, so I'm not placed.
I'm pretty much nearly Div 3.
I was in Div 3 before
Jeez.
it reset.
Wait, one of you. What?
Say hi, alright. Theo Wilding, hi mate, how are you doing?
Macias, what do you play on?
Man said who Messiah? Huh?
Macias.
Play on PSN.
Are you on 4 or 5?
4.
Wait.
I don't like the game. I don't think the gameplay's great on either of them. I think I've played the PS4 one as well because I played it against my friends that are on old gen. The passing on 4 is on PS4 version is so bad.
Yeah.
It's just you can't pass at all.
I don't even know what to buy for Christmas. The Xbox X or the PS5.
The thing is, because you can play most games cross-platform, it doesn't matter as much as it used to.
Yeah, the same console at the end of
Yeah,
the day.
yeah. I've got PS5, but I don't think there's that much difference.
Andrew Tate.
Really, unless you care about any of the exclusives that much, it doesn't really matter.
Macias.
I don't
I'm just gonna call you Macias.
Messiah, not
Messiah.
Messiah.
Messiah, there we go.
There we go.
Can we do some division rival grind together?
What div are you in, Jake?
Probably not today, because I don't feel back on.
Yeah.
I played too much today, and yeah,
I
my
ain't
hands
got
on
back on it today. I played 8 squad battle matches, man.
Oh,
Right,
mate, Jake, you should never want to play FIFA for about 2 months after that. Then you've sat there and played squad battles, poor man.
Yeah, but I'm good.
I just hear this correctly. You played 8 squad battle matches.
Yeah, only because I'm a Chelsea fan. My favourite player is Mason Mount, so I'm doing that Mason Mount 88 rated card.
Yeah. Surely there's other challenges you could do to take less time. Is there not?
No, not really. And I did David while I was doing
Mate, I haven't even got enough tokens to get in a Valencia for a West Ham past and present.
Wow.
I think he's worth 3, isn't he?
No, I think it's like 4.
Oh no, I've got to do 2 tokens. Got 9 days to that.
Yeah.
Why was Jake timed out? I don't think he was, mate. I don't think Jake was timed out at any point. Looks like we're about.
Oh, icon pack today.
Oh, yeah?
That
Yeah.
Valencia card is rubbish, man.
Yeah, but he's West Ham, isn't he?
And he's
That's why
He's
past and
rubbish.
present. Doesn't matter if he's good or not.
you want a rubbish player in your squad, mate. You're probably gonna get like Special Antonio or something.
It's fine, I'll still beat you, Jake. I'll still beat you.
I got Chet and Casillas from my icon pack.
Mate, 2 goalkeepers is just rude, though.
Yeah, what am I going to do? Play Casillas at striker? Like, what am
I don't know.
gonna do? Well,
Says he's been timed out for 300 seconds. I don't know. I don't know, Jesus. Jake, you're a mod anyway, aren't you? I don't think you can get timed out.
I can't, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Jake. Right, there's 2 Jakes, yeah? Are you the other guy?
Yeah, who's Jake Sheridan V?
Yeah,
That's
who is
not
it? I
me.
need to know.
That's not me.
It's
That's-
not you. Don't lie to me.
No,
Don't
Cameron.
lie.
I reckon it's Cameron because he always does stuff
It
like
isn't.
that.
I'm Jake Sheridan. That's it.
He's regular
Yeah,
Jake
probably
Sheridan.
Cameron. A little neat 2 packs. What did he get? Eto.
Oh, that's Cameron. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got SI.
Yeah, bro.
Look.
Imagine not packing mid Eto. Must suck.
Alright, look. Let me put them in the chat.
Lads, I'm gonna have to leave you to it now because we've got 2 minutes until we kick off again, and I've got to go and grab my food. So I'll hop back on at full time for a few minutes if you fancy. But thanks for coming on now.
Yeah, Brian Andrew Tate's daddy.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
see you in a bit, guys. There we go. Let's just rejoin the whole chat thing. There we go. I'm going to be heading off for about 20 seconds, guys. I'm just going to put it on the stream starts now thing, and then I'll be back, okay? got some scram for second half. Got some pizza. Let's have a watch. So we've missed about 20 seconds, but we are back and we are ready for the second half. Obviously, Croatia need to get back into it. They're not doing too well so far. We'll see how this half goes, though. What are we saying, guys? Argentina to see it out this time? Or is it going to be like the other game, and is it going to go to extra time? There's something about extra time when Croatia are involved, isn't there? I've got some pizza to eat during this half, so I probably won't talk as much, but I don't expect there to be as much to cover either. Obviously, Croatia needs to get back in the game. Just going to leave that there. Right, so obviously, we've had quite a few bookings and stuff. Mazai's still back in Croatia very heavily. Playing a 4-1-2-3 according to the official FIFA presentation stuff. Some good feet again there from Kovacic. It looks like he might have been fouled there. Early free kick. Oh no, it's Vlasic. Vlasic is on. Go on, Vlasic. Being fouled there by Otamendi. It's going to be a free kick. It's not that far out either. Argentina might be under a little bit of pressure here. Is there going to be another second half collapse from them? We will have to wait and see. But this is a good position for Luka Modric to maybe do something. New rule, if anyone comes in on a Jake Sheridan V account and gets timed out, well, how are we ever going to find out who it is if they get timed out straight away? They might say something that gives away their identity. You never know. You never know. But here we go. Modric to put it in. Alright, finally. It looked like he was finally going to take it. He stepped back and he hasn't taken it. Morocco, there we go with some Morocco. We got some Morocco being gassed up in the chat. We love a bit of Morocco around here. I think we're all Morocco fans. Like, we're all Morocco, aren't we, guys? Come on. There we go. It's put in. Just got into the hands of Emi Martinez. Looks like he was going to miss it, but he's got there on the ball in the end. He's done all right. He's done all right. And I know it's a quick counter-attack going in here, but yeah, I think we're all going to be supporting Morocco. My man's saying, who's Morocco? I thought you were supporting them. If they play against Argentina, you're going to be supporting them, bro. You're going to be supporting Morocco. Big up Morocco. Naya Faguer. Naya Faguer. I'm aware that he's injured a bit, but he's a classy player. It's just a shame he walks with a limp 95% of the time. Go on, Morocco. He realised that might be the only thing standing between his anti-Messi vendetta in the World Cup, so he had to back them up. Played out quite nicely there by the Argentines. Trying to play it down the wing. Looks like they're actually going to get there as well. It is Leo Messi. He's going to try and find Alvarez. Oh no, it's not Messi. It's McAllister. Have I got that wrong? It was Messi at home. Playing into the middle here for the real deal. Looks like that's not going to be a free kick. Messi has gone down. There's a lot of players around here. Big physical battle. Surely there's going to be a whistle soon. Apparently not. About 4 players have gone down. Nothing's been given. And it's a long shot in the end straight at Livakovic. I expected there to be some kind of free kick in there. I'm not going to lie. But there just wasn't. The referee was just like, nah. Why would I put myself under pressure? I mean, I can just do that. Can I do a giveaway? What am I going to give away? This is built like a breadstick. One little Wembley's is going down all the time. All the time. Looks like we're having a little break, so someone can get some treatment here. It's McAllister down again. Did look like he did get a little nick in the back of the head, actually, so. No complaints. If you want to win me, yeah, that's not something I can offer, unfortunately, mate. Played out there by Livakovic again. I'm trying not to eat too loudly. I hope I'm not. Is that going to be a free kick? It looks like there might be a little trip in there on Vlasic. Has that been given? Don't know. Do I put pineapple on pizza? I'd never pick it. If it's there and it's the only thing, I'd eat it. But I'm never, ever going to pick it. So I'd say no. I'd say no because it'd never be my choice. It's like bottom of the list. It's bottom of the list. But if it came to it, I'd eat any pizza, but it's bottom of the list. What pizza do you guys normally have? I've got pepperoni here, but meat feast is normally my favourite, especially with barbecue base. I know barbecue base is controversial. So what are we saying? What are we saying in the chat? Is Kovacic again doing it forward there? What pizza is it? It's just from, I think it's from Iceland. It's not takeaway pizza. I think it's just from Iceland. It was just in the oven. Since you haven't had a timer on it, keep it hot. Meat pizza and Papa John's, good choice. Very good choice. I like a Domino's, right? Domino's is good, like, after a night out and stuff, but Papa John's at home, it's just, it seems to just be more pizza. Now, it's just a bit thicker, isn't it? Which I just like. It seems to be more topping on it as well. Domino's have great deals, though, as well. Again, Croatia, there's not really been anything for me to comment on here. Croatia aren't really threatening too much. Domino's wash. They're good because of the deals, but they're slightly overrated, in my opinion. Croatia finally moving the ball around a bit more here. They still haven't got anywhere, though. There we go. Some good interplay, and then it's just gone. Going back to the film, you star in 50 Shades of Grey. Oh, okay. I guess fair enough. He just fancies, I can't remember who plays the guy, but I don't know. Okay, fair enough. There's a lot of films with Jesus in, so you could have just gone for that, but my God's gone outside the box. Interesting one. Bring it down past it. Come on, Croatia. Actually do something. It's like the thing with the stick. Just, like, go on, do something. He's joking. He'd be the guy. That's probably the next thing he's going to say. You never know with Jesus. You never know when he's being serious, do you? Oh, I thought he was going to pass it. Oh, Vlasic almost picked out a lovely ball there. Croatia are going for it a little bit more. You can definitely see that since it's gone half time. Morgan Freeman just, he's cool. He's cool, fair enough. Regards to Peachy, just munching it. Yeah, it's nice, whatever it is normally, isn't it? Not that good for you, but very, very nice. Croatia could be in here, actually. It's about to eat some pizza, but they could be a chance. It's bouncing around a bit. Going out to Vlasic. Oh, no, it's not Vlasic on the wing. It's number 13. Is that Vlasic? Looks like it might be. He's tried to whip it in. Looks like Emi Martinez is going to get there. It's been blocked by Tagliafico on the way. It was Vlasic. For some reason, I thought it was number 10, but that's Modric. Took a little hit there off. Yeah. When you have pizza, you eat it. Michael Owen level insight right there. Michael Owen level insight. Ball recovery time. It's actually, yeah, it's short for Croatia. It doesn't surprise anyone. But they've definitely expended a lot more energy. Pizza takes 8 minutes of your life. What, to cook, to eat? You have to cook it and eat, and it takes even longer. You've got to go and get it as well. That has time on too. Just waiting for something to happen right now, guys. Something interesting. They're filming a guy getting up out of his seat. With a lanyard on. I couldn't care less. You die 8 minutes quicker, that's scary. Oh, you're saying off. You're saying off. As long as you don't eat pizza all day, every day, it doesn't really matter that much. Unless you're eating unhealthy stuff all day, you can have a bit of unhealthy stuff and every now and again. It's not that deep. It's not like FIFA takes 4 hours of your life at the start of the game. FIFA takes way too long for people's lives. It gives you stress. It gives you high blood pressure, definitely. That's probably true for some people. It probably has given people high blood pressure in the past. So you've got broccoli on the side just to be healthy as well, unlike some people. Croatia's still not really getting anywhere right here. Is that the same as the first? Ooh, that went down the wrong way. Is that the same as the first half? They're trying to catch out with a through. They're trying to catch him out with a long ball, but they're doing a little bit more. Argentina seem to have wised up a bit. It was giving them a bit of trouble at the start. There you go. There's a man with water polo hat in the crowd. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Apart from that, there's not too much going on now. Played out there. Good little touch. Can we play around the corner? Can we play around the corner? Come on, do something, Croatia. Lovely little turn. You've got to play for extra time. Even if you lose, we know how much you love extra time, guys. Great pass there. Can they get a turn? No, that's going to go out of play. Well defended there by Otamendi on Vlasic. Looks like Otamendi might touch that, actually. I'm not sure what's been given. Looks like Otamendi might have touched that before it went out. I have to say that was true. No, they have given it to him. They'll have a guy slap his leg after he lets out a rip. No. Why would you draw attention to it, bro? That's all I'm saying. They're going to play on there? Okay, looks like it should have been an advantage. On we go. But yeah, Jesus spends the whole stream sitting there and thinking of these. It's all he does. It brings him great pleasure in life, though, so I'm not going to. It's like the highlight of his week, so I'm not going to stop him. You can carry on, Jesus. Do a bit of revision. Write all of them down in your English thing. Right, is anyone going to come and help Modric here? Doesn't look like it. Tried to play it forward, but it didn't come off. And that's a lovely ball over the top. They've caught him out with a through ball again. One of the Argentinian players has got there as well. They're playing it into the middle. Is there going to be a third goal here? Oh, it's some great defending in the end. That was close. Closest Argentina have come in this half. Closest anyone's come in this half, actually. Didn't get the shot off, but they were a touch away from having a brilliant shooting opportunity. Basically a free shot from the penalty spot. And I think that would have been game. That would have been game. When you say... Remember when I used to say, did you know? Yes, I do. I do remember that. But did you know that there was Lego in the Lego movies? That's like your favourite one, isn't it? Stuff like that. Yes, I do remember that, Jesus. He needs to fire back at Gabriel Jesus. What did Gabriel Jesus do to me? Did Jesus do something to me? I don't know. I don't have a problem with Gabriel Jesus. This SO is fire, thank you once again. You're on the wrong account, Cameron. That's so poor. There you go. Cameron has revealed himself as Jake Sheridan the Fifth. Unlucky. Unlucky, Cameron. Wrong account, son. Unless he's just trying to trick everyone again. Could they be through here? Get a little turn. Come on, get the goal. Get the goal, Argentina. Oh, lovely playing. It's Lionel Messi. Good save in the end. Good save in the end from Livakovic. But our first little good bit of interplay there. Some nice 1-2s. The Argentina players are linking up well. Some of the best football we've actually seen from them this tournament. Just like Brazil in the Switzerland game, that reminded me of. Lovely little interplay. Messi gets a shot off, but it's just too close to the keeper. Would be funny if you told the Jake guy was you. I don't think it is. The V would make sense, though. There's a V in your name, too. Croatia are coming back here, though. They're definitely not out of this. They'll definitely take courage from what happened with the Netherlands. But obviously, they've got to go that one step further. Okay, it's into the box there. Are we going to get a shot off from Kramaric? He's played back out to the edge. Are they going to play it around the corner? And there you go, to defending. It was you. Oh, that's... You're literally one person I didn't think it was, so... Fair play. Fair play. Yeah, the ref is doing this for some reason. He's doing the rotor short hands for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what that's about. Who's had the Sidemen Christmas songs, by the way? What do you think of them? I just really want to hear this or that get onto the radio, just so there'll be some middle-aged woman in the car listening to Santa, I was only a child. Oh, that's all I want. That's what I want to happen. Good save by Livakovic, by the way. Right, so it turns out it wasn't Mazar. He did it for the plot twist. Fair enough. Fair enough. And now we'll say it was him again, but we'll see. He had to practice its morbing time. I'm sure he did. He had to be ready to morb at any time. Argentina are kind of coming into it a bit there now, but as soon as I've said that, I've cursed them there. They played a really loose ball dispatch to Croatian defence, but there's nothing for me to comment on at the moment, really, is there? I know it's not you, Jake. I'm just going to keep talking to the chat. Because you guys are more interested in the game at the moment, so why not? Why not, you know? Perisic has got actually a little bit deeper this half. I think it's just to receive... I don't think he's more defensive. Just think he wants to receive the ball a little bit more. So don't blame him there. That's a good little carry there, though. Imagine it's not me. You can see that I'm not typing. It kind of rules me out. You can see that I'm not typing, so... That would be brilliant, wouldn't it, if it wasn't me the whole time, just to generate more comments or something. That's poor from you, Jake, by the way. That's poor from you. Why? Why am I seeing this? He's one of them tick. Oh, okay. Actually, he's moved the timer so you guys can see that we're on an hour and we're not 12 seconds into the game. Have you been watching? Okay, you fancy Jennifer Lawrence? Like, we get it. Like, you're trying to do a Scooby mystery, trying to solve this Jake 2.0. Who no one see when there was a guy who used to come on called Unused Account and just try and harass people, but it was just Cameron. Who everyone thought it was since the start, but that was fun. Yeah, I mean, Jake is valid enough, but you don't need. Everyone else knows now. That looked like a dangerous tackle on Modric there by Paredes. I don't know if there's been any recriminations for that. But that wasn't a very nice one. A bit of a high foot in there. And, okay, Lissandro's coming on. Lissandro Martinez is replacing the number 5, which is... Who's number 5 for Argentina? Who is that going on? Is that Paredes? You dream about her every night? Mate, this is an obsession at this point. You haven't been, like, stalking Jennifer Lawrence, have you? Let's hope not. It is going to be Paredes coming off. 4 out of a centre-back. They changed into 3 at the back. We'll see how this goes for them. We'll see how this goes for them. But is this going to actually... Because Argentina aren't really taking too much of a beating right now. It's not like they need another defender. Is this too negative from them, guys? Is this too negative from them? What do you think? I reckon this could end up working against them. I don't know if he's trying to rest Paredes for the final, but this could work against them. And it almost did straight away there. It's bouncing around in the box. Croatia just can't get on the end of it. The free kick in after that that foul by Paredes was into a dangerous area. Martinez didn't really know how to deal with it, but they didn't manage to get anything on it. It's one back there by the Croatians on about the halfway line. Argentina with a lot of people back though, and we've got a lot of chaos here. A lot of chaos. Hoping Argentina get banned for something. You really do. I need to know like the where this hatred comes from, bro. I need to know. I need to know. Is it just are you just a like Ronaldo fan or something, or is there something deeper at play here? Are you like wanted by the Argentinian government or something? Again, Argentina with some decent play here. Carrying it forward quite well with McAllister. Oh, that's just a little bit of an overhit ball there. I know, okay, Tagliafico has managed to get on the end of it, actually. Pessy's giving you mental damage, to be fair. You've damaged your wall because of him, but there must have really been a vendetta for you to be damaging your wall against him. The Sandro Martin's trying to head that on here. Looks like he's gone out for a throw-in. Yeah, it was crossed in nicely. It did bounce around a bit. Emi tried to catch it, didn't catch it, and then Argentina, luckily for them, managed to get there first. But Croatia could have reacted to that loose ball a lot faster than they did. Is Russia still at war? Yes, they are. It's a stalemate at the moment, which is why you're not hearing too much about it. But they're trying to terrorize Ukrainian citizens rather than actually trying to gain ground of the stuff now. They are just being horrible to people for no reason. They were anyway. Obviously, getting in the first place didn't need to happen, shouldn't have happened, but they're literally just committing crimes now. But yeah, they are still at war. You just don't hear too much about because nothing has really happened recently. In it. Are they in war? Well, yeah, I guess that you say they're at war, but yeah, I guess they're in war if that's what you're trying to say. Looking at the attempts here, Croatia yet to have a shot on target. That's an interesting stat because they've had a lot of the ball. But as I've said a lot of the time, it's what you do with it. It's what you do with it, isn't it? You all know that, don't you guys? It's not about the tools that you have; it's what you do with them. Come on. That was actually a pretty good ball out. I didn't even see that there was a winger waiting there, so I thought that was a poor pass from the Argentinian defence, but it wasn't actually. But this change in formation is confusing me a bit because I can't see the players that well. Croatia playing like an open bag of cement, so very static basically. Static but easy to get through, I guess. It looks like that's going to be a free kick. Vlasic's been fouled yet again. Katniss is there in your room. Seriously doubt that. I seriously doubt that unless it's like the name of your pet or something. It does get a bit scary sometimes, doesn't it? The way Jake talks about her. Good run there. Is it going to be finally some end product? Good ball by Perisic. Into the box with go with Croatia now. Come on. You got me, it's Cam. How did you know? I don't think it is Cameron. I don't think you would have just said Cam. No, I don't think it's you for some reason now. That's the best way to convince me that it's not Cameron. Okay, Argentina here on the edge of the box. They came forward there. I didn't comment on the cross just because it looked like it was overhit, but they managed to keep it alive here. They've got forward in numbers. Taking a little deflection. It's bouncing around in the box and it's cleared. Good little run out as well. Was that Kovacic again? Croatia flag with red X is going on your wall because they lost. So we've got Netherlands one with a red X on the wall at the moment or not. Because the photo in your bed, that's gone too far, bro. That's gone too far. Jake, it's gone too far. Next to Freeze Correa. He deserves it. Is that where the vendetta starts? You just don't like Freeze Correa, so you don't want Argentina to win? I got a feeling we finally found it. You have a stupid ref, as you should. As you should. Too far. You can have a celebrity crush without having a picture of them in your bed, Jake. Right, can we whip this in? Can we whip this in? Come on, Perisic. It's the Tottenham in him, boys. It's the Tottenham in him. It's showing through. He hasn't even been there that long. Negative football. The Conte ball, he can't shake it. He can't shake it. And now we've got a stoppage to play. Miroslav Orsic, who I don't even remember coming on. Has been pulled back for something there. He's just clipped at the Paul's heels. That's a free kick. You can't. You can't. So I can't fancy a celebrity unless I've got a picture of him in my bed. Is what Jake's saying, basically. Interesting. Interesting take. Don't like Argentina. But I need to know why, bro. That is what you're saying, okay, well. Hard disagree from me, but... is what it is. Really well taken down there, actually. Argentina... As soon as I say that they're about to build an attack, they lose the ball. Every time. She is hot, though, innit? I think Jennifer Lawrence is alright, yeah. But not my favourite, but she's fit enough, yeah. But I don't think I like her as much as you do. Okay, we've got yellow cards here. I don't actually know who it's for. Looks like it's for... Is that Cunha? It's Romero, sorry. Cunha's not on the pitch, is he? It is Romero. It's finally been booked. I didn't think that was possible. And surely it's for repeat tackles rather than that. Hotter than you. Yeah, I agree. I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm not going to disagree with that. But yeah, if that's not a first offence, I think that is a little bit harsh, but it's probably for repeated fouls. He has done 3 or 4 over the game now. Here we go again with Kramaric. He's just tried to skip past his man there, but it's some really good defending. Argentina going to try and carry it out. It's been blocked, but they're not going to get throw in. They're doing alright at the moment. 3, damn. Alright, we'll see, we'll see. We'll see. Jake likes spoiling it. We'll see if he is actually spoiling it this time or not. I'm a lot further behind, by the way, today than I was when it was on iPlayer. I don't know why. I was watching it on UHD on iPlayer as well. But here goes Messi. He's round his man. He's got a little bit of support, but not too much. We could find someone here. We could be in for a chance. Spun his man brilliantly. Lionel Messi, what a game he's having. He cuts it back and it is 3-0. It's Julian Alvarez again, but it's Lionel Messi orchestrating it. And I don't think you can really argue it. He's had a brilliant game. And not mainly because of the penalty he scored, but the other stuff he's done for the team. Here and Alvarez, surely Argentina are going to make the final now because they've got that 3rd goal. And it's just more what Croatia need to do now, isn't it? I mean, it's changed it to 3-0. That should be it, I think, guys. I've got to say, I do think that is Argentina into the final. Is anyone still going to back Croatia? The extra time Kings, or is this just a step too far for them? Because it is now 3-0. Messi doing brilliantly. He cuts back again. I think the chance has gone, but he just does his man again. Finds Alvarez, who's in good space. And it's a professional finish. He didn't have that much to do. Just swept it into the goal. Fair play, Julian Alvarez. And there we go. I think that's it, guys. I think that will be it. I know you can never speak too soon and be 100% confident, but I think that's got to be Argentina into the final. We packed Troll Maradona and Patrick Helmet. You can't even pack Maradona anymore, can you? He's been taken out, hasn't he? Well, they have Correa too. They only scored back goals and penalties. They just scored a good goal. I paid it ref. Meh. Got too many Martinez's, so I agree with that one. I agree with that one. The message didn't go through. They do have too many Martinez's. Can you not see that message? I can see it. Yeah, I can see that one though, mate. I can see messages don't go through. I can't approve them, but I can see it. I can see the ones that YouTube won't let me approve because they think they're spam. But yeah, some of them are actually true. The Martinez one does get confusing sometimes. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Maradona's not in the game. Yeah, Maradona's not in the game. So you can't even get trouble. It's not in the game. But Riquelme, I don't actually mind as a card. I just Prime a few years ago and actually liked it quite a bit. But I know obviously you're probably not using the Prime. But yeah, really, really solid player, I think, actually. But yeah, Argentina, last 20 minutes, they've just got to see it out now. Last FIFA it was. Oh, it was all on last FIFA. Yeah, okay. You got him 3 times. You got Riquelme 3 times. His card isn't great either. He's got 5-star skills. He's got really good long shots on him. Apart from that, he's not the best. Otamendi getting booked now. There has been a lot of yellow cards, as we'd expect. That's the one thing you can bank on with Argentina. Win or loss. As Otamendi goes into the book. And I don't think any of these Argentina players... I don't think any of these Argentina players are at risk of missing the final, but I might be wrong. I don't think any of them are in danger. Kramaric looks like he's going off now. I'm not sure who's going to be coming on for him. I'm guessing it's the striker from Zagreb. Levija, I think is how you say that. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. Done too many swaps, poor man. You call me for realist, Jake. Yeah, you said that you're basically everyone at this point. Croatia would have a free kick here. A goal for them would make it interesting. It's Ivan Perisic standing over it. It looks like he wants to shoot. Very, very long range. Reminiscent of Trippier against Croatia, actually. And he has struck it on the floor. Shot on target for Croatia, guys. Shot on target for Croatia. It is Perisic. It isn't the goalkeeper. He's managed to put it... between two of the players in the wall. It is in the corner. It's just way too slow. It's just too slow. But finally a shot on target. Yeah, Miss Croatia is not going home happy today by the looks of it. Argentina, on the other hand, we've got limbs. We've got limbs everywhere. Looks like Messi might be heading to the final for a second time. But this time, the difference is that Higuain isn't up front. That's surely going to be another yellow card. Bit of a cynical tackle there. By taking a Fico, but it looks like he's escaped without punishment, apart from being a free kick. That was a bit of a harsh tackle, but again, Vlasic has drawn another one there. But Argentina are going to make another substitution here. Palacio is coming on. Who's he coming on for? We'll have to see. Big claps from the Argentine contingent, taking up most of the crowd. Who is the man coming off? We'll have to wait and see. It is going to be Rodrigo de Paul. Not really done too much today, but he hasn't put a foot wrong. 6 out of 10 game from him. Haven't really noticed him. Hasn't done anything wrong. On comes Palacios. It looks like there might be 2 people. Okay, Alvarez is going off as well. Well played, Daddy. He's done pretty well. Who's coming on? Dybala! Good moment for him, actually. It's a shame Dybala hasn't really reached the levels that he used to. And we thought he was going to stay out for a long time. But it's good to see him on the pitch at the World Cup. Good to see him on the pitch at the World Cup. They play pretty well. They play pretty well, Argentina. You've got to give them that. They've been clinical and they haven't really let up too much. They've had one shot on target and it was a long shot that was straight to goalie. So I think I know they've taken like yellow cards. They haven't played the cleanest football, but it's Argentina. It's the way they're told to play. Their game plans come off exactly how they would have wanted it to. Croatia getting desperate now. Another overhit ball. They haven't managed to get a throw-in from it, but this game does look good as done. And I know you never know. And I've said that over and over again. But this game looks as good as done now. I feel like it's Mazai's friend, you reckon? You reckon, yeah? I got a shot on goal and there was limbs. Perisic there just kicking that one. Way over the bar. He's getting very desperate. Never troubling Emi Martinez. Croatia's still chanting, no? Croatia's still chanting. Besides, friend, that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Emmy Martinez here with 15 minutes to go. 15 minutes past injury time before Argentina potentially gets to the World Cup final. They're in the driving seat right now, which is why I say it like that. Your name is Jake. We all know that. There you go. The Argentina chants. The amount of Messi shirts in the crowd is insane. But that is the thing. Like, how many of these? You also mod. I know. How many of these aren't Argentina fans? They're just Messi tourists. That's what I'm interested to know. I'm presuming a lot of them are Argentina fans. Argentina win it back again here. And it's good play for them. We're going to see another devastating counter-attack. Let's see. They've decided to plant one back, and they have earned the right to be pretty careful now. No point in them rushing stuff. And they're playing some nice football inside the Croatian half for a change here. Dybala getting involved too. Just overhit that one a little bit. But Croatia aren't really close to getting anywhere near it. It does look like they maybe went in too hard too early. I have won it back there. But then again, it's gone straight back to Argentina. It looks like they have gone too early. You didn't even know Argentina was a country, mate. You hate Argentina, so you must know they're a country. You have a vendetta against them. Oh. Pizza seems to go on forever. Yeah, bro, you must know they're a country. You've been talking about them the whole time. This is like, what? I never knew that. I never knew that. Spurs is too good. Spurs are not good, bro. You know that. It's the Spurs and Harry Kane that made him miss the penalty. Everyone knows that. As that one's chased out. Almost for a goal kick, but they managed to keep it in. Spurs are small, West Ham clear. He knows. The real ones know. Real ones know that our players don't bother the World Cup. Harry Kane is actually going to score like 400 league. He's going to score like 400 career goals for nothing. It's going to be mad. He's literally going to score all of these goals and win nothing. Oh, that is insane. Has anyone ever been that prolific and not won a trophy? That's what I need to know. Because I don't think you're defined completely by how many trophies you win, but you've got to win something. You've got to win something. You've got to contribute to something big. I mean, next World Cup, probably not even. Kane's last chance to probably win a trophy will be the Euros. We'll see, though. I suppose I bet that's why your spot's on your face, but that makes no sense. That literally makes no sense. I'd have more if I was a Spurs fan, because of the stress, bro. Saw Messi's stats there. Missed them because of you. Missed them because of you in the chat, guys. What are we going to see happen next, then? Come on. It's going to be Emmy Martinez taking another goal kick. He's taking his time. He really is taking his time. We know he likes doing that. We're going to see another dodgy dance for him. That's the other question here. Leon are bigger than Spurs. They won anything at 90. Have Leon not won like... Leon have won the league, haven't they, since then? Am I wrong? I might be. I swear Leon have won the league since then. Spurs are not that big. They're really not. In terms of fan base and everything like that, they're not that big. They've got probably, apart from their South Korean fan base worldwide, they probably aren't bigger than them. They're not as big as the other five big six, not even Chelsea, who obviously don't have that much success. But there's just right, and then there's just the Glory Hunting City fans, obviously. But Spurs are not as big as the other ones. It's got to be said. Good play there for Croatia. We're finally going to get a good... No, they've gone back. They've gone back to Modric. And then it's gone straight through to Martinez. They don't know what to do they? It's just they have to pass to Modric. They literally just have to pass to Modric and hope for the best. That's what they're doing. Good pizza. Spurs are the best team in the Premier League. Bro, you support Chelsea. Surely it's Arsenal and City at the moment. By the end of the season, I still expect it to be City, by the way. And with the Premier League coming back, who do we expect to win it? Do you think Arsenal are going to carry on going? Hopefully they're going to lose their first game back, 'cause it's against us. Yeah, I mean... They're the best team in the Premier League that haven't won a trophy in a long time. And neither have we, but we haven't been expected to, I guess. But we should have done. We should have won a trophy by now, I'm not going to lie. Never heard of them. They're a small club that kind of near Arsenal. Spurs winning the league, that's probably more likely than winning the Premier League, actually. They've got about as close to winning the Premier League as they've got to win the Liga. Modric comes off now. He knows it's probably going to be his last World Cup game, unfortunately. He hasn't been awful. He hasn't been terrible, but too much reliance on him, unfortunately. It's shot through here. Mier comes on in his place. Gets a standing ovation, even from the Argentinian fans, which is good to see. He deserves it. He deserves it. What a player he's been. But it's a shame to see him go. Spurs winning the UCL. We wish. Got to the final once because VAR held them. Keep going, keep going, keep going, lads. Keep going. Come on, just do something, Croatia, to make it slightly interesting, because this game is just dead right now. Come on, there we go. Little ball across. Just like Argentina were in the first half, they're starting to just knock it about. Without too much threat at the moment, they're just being comfortable, and I don't mind that. England did this a lot in the Euros against Denmark, especially. Not really any complaints about it. Not really any complaints. England are not talented enough to do it, or I wish they would. Still knocking it around here. We've gone for the long ball, actually, Argentina. Really well defended, actually. Calmly defended. Livakovic, oh, he's played Lovren into a bit of trouble there. Lovren plays it back to him, though, really well. He's waited a while, though, and he has got into a bit of trouble. Croatia are out of ideas, and Argentina have got that little bit more energy. I know they pressed quite well early on as well, but they seem to be a lot better off at the moment than the Croats. And it looks like they're going to get a free kick there as well. Number 14. I'm not sure who that is. Oh, it's been taken quickly. We were watching the replay, and they could be in here for a fourth, but it's gone just wide. And it was... Is that McAllister by the looks of it? Didn't even get to see the start of that, guys, because it was cut off. But some lovely play from Argentina again. A lovely little dink over the top. McAllister, he got round it quite well. It was just getting away from him a little bit too much. But Argentina, this isn't the best performance of the World Cup. That was probably Brazil against Switzerland, but they've run close today at certain times. They haven't been brilliant the whole game, but when they've scored goals, they have been of good quality, obviously apart from the penalty. But some good play. They haven't shown this enough this tournament. And again, Croatia winning a throw, but not really getting too much else. Head towards the end here. Perisic just passing that one out. And it looks like they're going to have to go back again. They've lost the ball. Argentina could be in for a fourth here. It's Lionel Messi. He's only got Dybala with him. They've had to go back. Croatia getting back, but not in too much numbers because they do have to still try and score a goal, don't they? Got to try and score 3, really. So on go Argentina. And it looks like they might have lost it. There we go. Well tackled, Croatia. Going to go up the other end and hopefully try and get one back now. Make this game a little bit interesting at least, lads. There we go. So good play from them, but we're stuck out on the wing now with no support for Orsic. Just inside the Croatian half. It's finally arrived. There we go. That's a brilliant tackle, actually. Looks like that might have been Enzo, but I'm not sure. Looks like, again, yeah, tried to play out to Messi. He's offside. Kebo, your go. Thank you very much. Yeah, it looks like he might have been just offside there. So, just while we finish up here, France against Morocco, guys. What are we saying? What are we saying for that game? Morocco win would be insane. And we're getting more and more surprise World Cup and like deep runs recently. I love it. I love it. Obviously not at England's expense, but it is great to see. And that's a good win for Croatia. It's caused some issues, mainly because of Argentina not being able to clear the lines properly. And it is a corner in the end. Vlasic was the one lurking. Tagliafico's had to put that one behind for a corner kick. I mean, the goal now would maybe make it a little bit more interesting, but Croatia would still need to probably get another before injury time starts to really stand a chance here. So if they score now, then maybe something, but it's going to be too little too late, even if they do score, in my opinion, as Mier puts this one in. A little bit too low. Oh, it's been flicked on! Wide. And corner looked too low. Perisic got across. Didn't manage to do the best with it, though. There was a man lurking at the back post. Very, very clever from Perisic. He's just stooped and it's gone on the back of his head, and they were lined up at the back post. But neither of them could get to it. Lovren was there, as well as the striker whose name I can't really pronounce. They were both at the back. Neither of them could get enough on it, unfortunately. But very clever from Perisic, so I'll give him that. Nice little stooping header. I think stuff like that, when it's like chest control, it's good little heading stuff. I really like it. I find it quite interesting. I'd see a little bit of West Ham. Antonio and Bowen do it quite a bit. Antonio normally does by accident, but it's still quite interesting. Argentina, they're pretty sure they're home and dry. They were like this when they were 2-0 up against the Netherlands, I hope, as we remember, but we're a lot later on in this game. The scoreline is even more kind to them than it was then. Molina and McAllister are coming off. We're going to get some new players on the pitch right now. I recognise that guy. Oh, we've got Foyth coming on, and we've got Messiah. We have got Correa joining the fray. I'm sure you're happy about that. Foyth coming on as well. I forgot he was a player. I forgot he existed. Who's he playing for? Is it Villarreal? It might be. Gonna go and get. You have an early night. Got to help your dad tomorrow. Massive load of work shifting. Moving around a workhouse. Sounds like a long day, mate. But best of luck with that. I've got a lot of uni stuff to do tomorrow. I probably won't do a France watch along. If you guys would like me to, just let me know. I could do one. I'll have to see, but probably not. I've just got too much work to do. Dybala, they're just kind of wandering around. Bro, I don't know if you can hear this audio, but it's like crackling a bit. It's a bit annoying. Just getting in. There's so much time before Emi Martinez takes these now. This game is basically done, though. It's got to be said. I think it's bizarre. You say that's the reason, but it's really because Correa's come on, let's be honest. There we go. Argentina, I think they're pretty sure the job's done. They're pretty sure the job's done. Are we going to get maybe one more goal in this? Maybe a little consolation for Croatia. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. They're not looking too pleased, though, the Croatian representatives in the crowd, and I don't blame them. It's disappointing, but to get this far, massive, massive credit to them. But this is going to be their main man's last time. Are they going to be able to replace Modric? I don't think so, personally. This Perisic plays that down the line. It's well cleared in the end. And Croatia have got to go again. That one had a lot of airtime, actually. Croatia it's gone all the way back to Livakovic. He's got to now carry it forward. It's insane. It's insane the way this game has gone. I expect it to be a bit closer, a bit more cagey, but there we go. We're up to 69% in favour of Argentina. And I might start doing some Premier League watch-alongs at times if people fancy. We'll have to see, but I might have to start doing that as well. No one's played out wide, but no one can get there. Again, Argentina just being a little bit sloppy there, but again, I think it's just a showing that if it's a simple pass like that, it wouldn't be happening as much if they felt threatened. I really don't think they do. And again, they're still pressing Croatia really high. At this point, I start thinking about conserving energy for the final. I already would. I know they really want to leave it all out on the pitch, but I need to start maybe thinking about conserving energy. Kovacic has actually really stood out to me tonight. He's on the ball getting there, driving really well. What a game he's had. Are Croatia going to get one back? They've got the shot off, but it's caught by Martinez pretty easily there from Mayer. Really good run. It's taken a massive deflection, that one. It's just, it's got a lot of backspin on it, but it's not really massive trouble from Martinez. It's would have been a serious error if that one went in. He just managed to dive on it, but Kovacic just stood out to me. Class player, class player. Yeah, just seeing a little bit more of him there. And he's played half the game on the yellow card as well, hasn't he? Which obviously is his own fault, but he's done well to stay disciplined since then. Vlasic hasn't had a bad game either. It's a shame he's not at West Ham. We could do with maybe one extra midfielder in there. We could maybe do just one more option in the attacking midfield kind of area. Played around nicely here, though, by Argentina. They're playing with freedom now. They're playing with freedom. I think they know that they're through. Obviously, they're not. There could be a lot of injury time and anything could go wrong, but I think they know. They know that as long as they basically turn up for injury time, they are going to be in the World Cup final. For the second time, by the way, in 8 years. Obviously missed 2018. Can't even remember who knocked them out then, but they're very, very comfortable here. And it's I say this is their performance of the tournament so far. They didn't really play that well against the Netherlands. They haven't been as I expected them to be tonight, but they've got the job done. They've got the job done, and they've limited Croatia quite a bit. Croatia haven't really offered too much. It's extra time when they're really shine, isn't it? It could be on for a fourth here, actually. They're deciding just to keep the possession. They're playing it safe, as I said earlier. That's fair enough. We're into the final 5 seconds here before we go on to injury time. I expect that's only be about 3 minutes. Mainly because of substitutions. It's been played out wide here. Are they going to be able to keep it in? Looks like that's just been overrun. It's just not Croatia's night. Not Croatia's night at all. do feel for them a bit to go out like this. As I said, it could happen to Morocco tomorrow as well. Obviously, I'd say Morocco even more underdogs, but to get this final, to get knocked out like this, it is a real shame for them. Because there hasn't been that much fight tonight. And obviously they would have been fighting and they would have been trying their best, but hasn't really shone through tonight. 5 minutes injury time. 5 minutes before surely Argentina gets to the World Cup final. It's actually 4.5 minutes because it takes a while to show up the injury time. Just going to be thrown in here by the looks of it. Taking a while for Croatia to throw in. They've gone with that long throw again. And the thing is, Kramaric and that lot and Perisic, I think they've all had a good tournament, but tonight I haven't been on it as much. And Argentina haven't defended particularly well. I just think as much as Argentina have done all right, Croatia maybe run out of steam a bit as well. That's into a dangerous area. And Emi Martes was struck him those earlier in the game, but he's caught that really well this time. And he's just going to burn a little bit of time. Argentina, again, their fans still spinning those scarves. Their hands must be knackered at this point. They know. All the players are ready to run on the pitch. Smiles on their faces. They are ready to go back to the World Cup final. They can barely contain themselves. The actual coach is just sitting there. He's all right. Even the rest of the coaching staff, you can see the smiles on their faces. You haven't won it yet, guys. You haven't won it yet. I would fancy France against them, personally. I would even fancy England against Argentina. Obviously, we're not going to play them, but I would even have fancied England against Argentina. That's the thing. I still reckon out of this lot, I reckon... I did say before the quarterfinals, the winner of England... before our quarterfinal, after all the others, the winner of this game will win the World Cup. And I'm going to stand by that. I reckon it'll be France. But you never know. It's a one-off game. We've seen stranger things happen. France have been favourites before and they've lost, haven't they? Heavy favourites against Italy and didn't manage to get over the line in 2006. That's a lovely little ball there. Are Croatia going to get that consolation goal? It's into the mix and it is just chested behind quite nicely. Those crosses probably have been Argentina's biggest weakness. Maybe something for the other sides to look at if they get through. We know Morocco, even if they haven't got the tallest players in the world, they can be quite a threat from crosses. And French have obviously got Giroud, so... I think crosses could maybe be Argentina's downfall in the final. They haven't dealt with them the best tonight. They've been putting them behind rather than anything else. It's been the best thing they can do. So that could be maybe a bit of exploitation there. This is about to go in from my air. There's a lot of movement in the box. Again, it's a little bit low. They've tried to flick it on again, but this time Argentina were ready for it. So it's gone all the way back to the halfway line. Every player in the Argentine half now, after that's been played forward. And let's see if they can maybe get one back. Trying to thread it through. Oh, good feet, good feet, good feet. I don't know who that is, but they've done really well. And then the shot is absolutely wild there from Vlasic. Did well until that point. On his stronger foot as well, he's managed to put that well wide. The Argentina bench, even the players that haven't come on, it's great to see. It's great to see the World Cup making people this happy. It's just a shame that it's Argentina. Modric again, I feel sorry for him. What a game! Like even today, he's done some good stuff. But what a tournament he's had! I didn't know if he still had it, but he's still got that class completely. Vlasic just, I don't blame him. His team are 3-0 down, but that's a wild shot. It's a wild shot. Argentina on the cusp now of the World Cup final. Again, 36 votes now. Argentina 69% winners. So 31% if you did go with Croatia at the start. It was 50-50. For a little while, but obviously Argentina, as the game's gone on, they've just been more and more dominant. Croatia have not changed the way they've played at all. They are out of ideas. They seemed out of ideas an hour ago, so nothing's changed in the second half. Not really any chance of them scoring. Might get one back now if there's any lapse in concentration, but Argentina seem like they don't want to let that happen. They want to go through with a clean sheet. Emi Martinez wants the Golden Glove. I don't even know if he can actually get it, but we'll see. That's well played there. And on they go. Alright, just holding it up there. Who is number 2? I'm not sure. But he's done really well. That's a brilliant run. Are Argentina going to try and get a fourth here? Or are they just going to try and keep it on? Looks like they're just going to time waste. They could have gone for another one there, but it looks like they're just time wasting the game out here. 30 seconds. So if you guys are ahead, they should be in the World Cup final by now. Last attack here for Croatia. Maya getting forward. He's not played the best ball though. They was played further forward. He's kind of played it sideways, which lets Argentina get back, and that's been a massive problem for Croatia tonight for me. Played out wide. Are we going to get this ball in? Or are they just going to run the clock down now? Are they going to accept defeat? You never should accept defeat, but it looks like it is obviously going to end that way for Croatia. If they score now, they're not going to be able to get 3 back. It's a... Oh, okay, there we go. Big strike there from Dejan Lovren. Not a million miles away. Comfortable in the end for Emi Martinez, but just for a second looked like it might cause him a bit of trouble there. Just didn't dip quick enough there. Messi smiles. Amy Martinez is on the floor, and the full whistle's gone, guys. The full-time whistle's gone. Croatia head out. Massive effort from them. Massive respect for them. But it's going to be Argentina in the final, guys. Whether they play France or Morocco, we don't know yet. I still fancy France to win the World Cup, but about as comfortable as that can be. About as comfortable as that can be. Di Maria just embracing Modric. I don't know if they managed to play together at Real Madrid. I think they might have done for a year or two. Kind of similar times that he left and Modric joined. But there we go. Good to see spirit within the Argentina side. So they really are. You really can see how much it means to him here. But Croatia, I think we just need a minute to appreciate them, and especially Luka Modric. Kovacic was, apart from probably Messi, player really stood out tonight. Molina was solid again. Julian Alvarez obviously scored twice. Really impressive from him as well. A few other players deserve a mention. Tagliafico wasn't amazing, but he did grow into the game. Two centre-backs didn't have much to do for Argentina. Because in midfield, I think, especially in front of McAllister, had a lot of the ball tonight. A lot of defensive work from him as well. So, fair play to him. Enzo and Paredes were just okay. Like, Paredes doesn't really do that much, I'm not going to lie. But that's full time. We're going to turn the timer off now. And yeah, those are my closing thoughts. Argentina, better side from when they got the penalty onwards. Croatia didn't really threaten, did they? I mean, they didn't have the quality in the end. And Morocco, I think, will pose the French more of a threat tomorrow night. But we'll have to see. They're going to have massive support in the stadium. And I think around the world at this point anyway. Everyone's fallen in love with them, haven't they? But we're going to wait and see how that game goes. Is Messi going to finally win the World Cup? That'll be the thing that separates him and Ronaldo. When you look at the stats, he has got much better stats than Ronaldo anyway, but we're not going into that today. There we go. That is full time. Argentina are through. They're going to keep on with the scenes of jubilation. But thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it today. I've got stuff to do, so I'm going to head off now. But thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you soon, maybe for a Premier League watch along or something else. See you later.